Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Is you ready? Are you ready?
Good evening. Welcome to Fighting Patriot Football via YouTube on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. This year, John Curtis Christian School is celebrating 57 years of excellence and is continuing to build champions for life. Tonight's pregame is sponsored by Proud Juggies Bears. Walter and Bill Sanchez, class of 1977, and younger brother Chris Sanchez, class of 1980. Proud Juggies Bears, proud sponsors of Fighting Patriot Football. Alongside fellow John Curtis Christian alums Danny Winprine and Gordon Hebert, I'm Kevin Fayard. Tonight, we're at Hall-Smithson Stadium on the West Bank in Division I quarterfinal playoff game between the number 3 seed John Curtis Christian Patriots and the number 6 seed Jesuit Blue Jays. The Patriots have a record of 9 wins and 1 loss on the season, while the Blue Jays have a record of 7 wins, 4 losses. Last week, the Patriots had a first-round bye, while the Blue Jays took care of the Shaw Eagles 33-0. Danny, the Patriots are 3 wins away from winning the state championship, number 28. But they got a long road to hoe tonight. We're going to play a rematch of an October 18th ball game against district foe Jesuit. Should we get through tonight? Hopefully next week, as things planned, go to Baton Rouge for Catholic, and if we can get through Catholic, then probably a potential rematch with the Roman Raiders. But first things first we got to take care of the Jesuit Blue Jays, who are playing some very good football. Since we beat them in mid-October, they went down to Hornville and knocked off a very good Hornville team and played the week after we played Rummel, played the Raiders very tight, and of course took care of Shaw 33-0 last week. But they are a very, very formidable foe, and the Patriots better bring their A game tonight. Can't take the Jesuit Blue Jays lightly at all.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Here's the biggest thing. I mean, it's a one-game season now, so no matter what you're looking forward to or what you might be thinking about in the future, you can't get anything done until you take care of business tonight. Jesuit is a very good team. They're coached well. They played us tough at times last time we played them. And obviously, they're no stranger to us. They beat us years ago in the state championship, and they are a good Catholic rivalry for us. So we need to take care of business tonight. And obviously, all 3 phases of the game are going to count. Offense, defense, and special teams, we have to do what we have to do. Offense just needs to do a little bit of the same of what they've been doing. And those big explosive plays that we've been used to all season long, hopefully we can get some more of those tonight. And obviously, defensively, get after the quarterback. I was pretty impressed with their quarterback last time we played. I thought he moved well in the pocket, got out of the pocket, ran the ball well, and threw the ball well down the field also. So those DBs are going to be challenged, and hopefully they step up to the challenge, and we know that they will. And then obviously in the special teams game, we have to shore some things up and get better. And I think that's one of the challenges, as not only are we playing for tonight, but we're playing for the state championship tonight first. We have to get through tonight's game, so we got to continue to get better at the things that we need to work on. So special teams is one of the big sores, I think, that we've had this year that we need to continue to work on. So hopefully we'll do that tonight and obviously see some explosive plays out of there as well. But looking forward to this matchup. Jesuit, like I said before, also an explosive team offensively, and they're very tough defensively on the defensive front. They have some really good players, and on the backside, and skilled players. And so they're going to be ready to go tonight. Both teams, obviously, this is it for them. So you either have to win or you're going home for the rest of the year and eating that Thanksgiving turkey a little early.
Let me show you a little bit about both offenses. First, for the Patriots. The Patriots are led by 2 guys, Colin Guggenheim at quarterback. Colin on the season has 111 rushes for 1,116 yards and 18 touchdowns, and he has a couple touchdowns passing, but that's on the ground. He's the Catholic League rushing leader. And, of course, Corey Wren is who committed to Georgia. Of course, go back, Collins, Army commit, and then Georgia commit Corey Wren. Corey has 83 rushes for 1,049 yards and 14 touchdowns, okay? The Patriots offense has carried the load for the year. The offense is averaging 342 yards rushing per game, 47 points per game. The Patriots have a 9.3 average per rush and have scored 47 rushing touchdowns on the season. Conversely, you're talking about the Jesuit quarterback. He's very good. Grant Jordan, he kind of picked us apart at times, like you mentioned, in October. He has totaled 2,516 yards and 26 touchdowns. That's both running and rushing. Individually, he is 163 of 219 passing attempts for 2,021 yards. And rushing, he's rushed it for 142 times for 495 and 10 touchdowns. And, of course, they're led by the two Lukes, Luke Bash and Luke LaForge. Bash has 53 catches, 671 yards, 8 touchdowns, while LaForge has 54 catches, 694 for 5 touchdowns. So, as you're saying, they're very capable on the offensive side.
Very balanced. Their quarterback has done a great job all year, but they're very balanced in the pass and run game. We're going to see a little bit more of that tonight. That's what I said early. We have to get after their QB. You have to get in his face, rattle him a little bit. But last time he made some big-time throws. He got out of the pocket, made some throws, and obviously I like him running the football as well. So we have to do what we need to do defensively. And like you mentioned, our explosive players on offense, Colin Guggenheim, been playing well ever since he was a freshman. I mean, he's a staple now as a John Curtis quarterback, and we're looking forward to seeing him over the next few games, hopefully. And Corey Wren, I obviously want to see him get his hand on the ball and have some more of those explosive plays that we've been used to.
I'm going to pause for the national anthem. We'll welcome you back to Fighting Patriot Football via YouTube on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. That was the Colonial Regiment playing the national anthem. We want to thank proud Yogi's Bears, Walter, Bill, and Chris Sanchez for their continued support of Fighting Patriot Football, and they've been our pregame sponsor since 2013. We appreciate all their support. Danny, defensively, the two studs are our bookends, Angelo Anderson and Marquise Martin, and Marquise has really come on as of late. Just to give you an idea, Angelo leads the district with 20 sacks, 11 tackles for loss. Marquise is second with 12 sacks. He also has 6 tackles for loss. So we know Big E is going to fill up the gap in the middle, but those two guys, if they can put pressure on the Jesuit quarterback, then I think we got a good chance to buy time for the defensive backs to cover.
Well, you're exactly right. And the bottom line is you got nowhere to go, Kevin. You're stepping up in the pocket because of Martin and Angelo Anderson. You're going to run right into the middle attack with Elinus Noel. So defensive front, we've been pleased with them all year. Obviously, they need to get a little bit better at times, and I really think as games go on, they wear an offense out, and hopefully we can see a little bit more of that tonight.
The Patriots lead the all-time series 6-1. The only loss was to the Blue Jays in the 2014 Division I championship, 17-14. Since then, the Patriots have won every meeting, and coincidentally, this is the second consecutive year where the Blue Jays and Patriots have played twice in the same season. The mid-season game in October, and then just like last year, Tulane, we played them in the quarterfinals as we are tonight. So, right. And the way the split playoff is, unfortunately, there's a lot of rematches. Matter of fact, cross on the other side of the river, Rummel has St. Aug again.
Well, as you know, it's hard to beat a team twice, but obviously I think, so far the tale of the tape says that we're a better team than Jesuit right now.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Hopefully we can take care of business.
Let's go, 15, let's go! Hey, play with great intensity, but play smart. You understand that? Be ready for anything early. Let's go get them!
And here come your Fighting Patriots to John Curtis Christian School. The Patriots will occupy the home side, which is the west side of Hoss Memphis Stadium. The Blue Jays are on the east side. The Blue Jays are in their traditional white helmets, white jerseys, and white pants. The Patriots are in their traditional white helmets. And they go on with the championship red jersey with those shoulder stripes and the white pants tonight. If you listen to us on a live broadcast, feel free to interact with us. You can send a text to area code 504-259-7690. Again, 504-259-7690. Give us your name and location. We'll give you a shout out. We've already got quite a few. James Justice, he's here in Marrero. He's saying, go Patriots. Of course, Jeff Bonet, class of 1995. He's watching from the house this time. In recent weeks, he's been up at the hunting camp in Natchitoches, but he decided to
getting anything?
stay home. I don't know.
What you getting up there, big boy? Got shout out from Damian Schreiber. Listening to us live.
Of course, Angelo's Graham said, all right, let's go, Big Blue.
That's
number
right.
48.
Oh, we're looking forward to watching him, I can tell you
Absolutely. Team captains tonight for the Patriots.
that. Speaking of,
Will be number 75, going to be Rudolph Bolds. Number 48, Angelo Anderson. And number 8, Antonio Alexander. Those are the Patriot captains tonight. And they're at midfield doing the toss.
I want to remind everybody, if you're listening to us live on JohnCurtisPatriots.com, you can go to YouTube, and click on subscribe. So you can subscribe to our channel and get all of our tips and reminders throughout the year and during the games and everything else.
The Patriots defense won the toss and will kick. So the Patriots will be kicking it left to right. The Patriots will defend the north end zone, the Blue Jays the south end zone. And we are seconds away from the opening kickoff of this Division I quarterfinal playoff matchup between the Blue Jays and the Patriots. And Danny, we'll have our eyes on a couple of the games. The winner of this game will be matched up with the winner of Catholic and St. Paul. Should Catholic win, which pretty much they're the favorite, no matter who wins this game tonight, we'll have to travel to Baton Rouge to play at Catholic.
Got a little shout out from Lil Donald and, of course, Dr. D right there in Harahan listening to us live.
Chris Faith up in Mandeville, class of 2000. It says,
There
go
you
Big
go.
Blue.
Yeah, that's right. Chris was one of my receivers back in the good old days, right, Chris?
All right, deep for the Blue Jays, number 2, Luke Besh. And, excuse me, that's not Grant Moore, number 5, Luke Besh. Besh, the near side, halfback.
Kevin, they're all very capable.
Moore on the far side. Go ahead.
We saw a lot of yak yardage last game where they were able to extend some plays, get some extra first downs because they are very athletic as well. I mean, the quarterback tries to get it out of his hands very quickly, gives it to these guys. They're not scared to cross the middle, too. Most of the receivers are very big and physical. So looking forward to this one.
McCready, the senior kicker. I believe he made the all-district team as the kicker, which is no surprise. And should repeat as an all-state kicker as well. And the good news, I was talking to the coaches down, we got starters on the kickoff team tonight.
There you go.
And McCready hammers it deep. Morrow from the 3, going to be a middle return. And he's going to get it up to the 22-yard line. That's where the Blue Jays will take it. 1st and 10 with 11:53 to go here in the first period.
Got a shout out from John Terrio, class of 85. He's listening to us on the road going to Chattanooga. Be safe, my buddy.
Yeah, John graduated when I was, I believe, in the 8th grade, class of 85. And then his 2 younger brothers, Shade and Alfred, were teammates of mine.
Brad Guthrie said they're going to show us that West Bank hospitality tonight.
Jordan with the fake, throws it near side, and it's going to be caught at the 40. He crosses the 50, and it's going to be shoved out of bounds, and that is Besh. Nice pitch and catch there by the Blue Jays, and on the first play, they got a big gain. And he's run out of bounds at the Patriot 45-yard line.
Kevin, one-on-one down at the bottom of the field on Stipe. They ran almost like a curl, and then they ran – it's one of those routes where you curl and then you do like a comeback to the out of bounds. You're not turning your back, but turning back in and then out. And there's a great completion right there by the quarterback.
They send Moore in motion across the formation, trips top of the field. They end up giving to the running back. He breaks a couple tackles. He's to the 40, 35, and to the 30. 34-yard line. That's Raider Jackson on the carry. And if you remember the game in October, he had some nice yards against the Patriots.
2 consecutive first downs on 2 plays here.
Yep.
Opening drive.
No huddle, back to the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers to the right, 1 near side. Jordan out of the shotgun. And he's going to fake the handoff, throws a far side, caught. And breaks 1 tackle, and he's going to be, breaks 2 tackles. He's going to be shy of the first down.
Yep. Outside, we missed 2 tackles on that one, Kevin. They continue to, like I said, their receivers are big and physical. They're strong. You got to tackle them by committee. You got to wrap up and do what you need to do. Run your hips, run your feet, and get through them.
Milano on the reception.
Jesuit's driving.
Yep. Ball is at the Patriot 25-yard line. 2nd down, and let's call it long 1. They give it to Jackson up the middle, and he might have, let's see, maybe a nose short.
Jackson on the carry.
Give a shout out to Rob Welch. He's listening to us in Iowa. Watch on YouTube. Of course, Russell Bonowitz, class of 86. He's in Baton Rouge. Says go Patriots. And, of course, fellow Patriot Malcolm Ogeron watching from his home in Breaux Bridge. Thank you. It's going to be 3rd down and 1, Blue Jays. Technically less than a 1. 10:50 to go here in the first period. This is the opening drive. 2 receivers near side, 1 top of the field. Jordan takes the pass from center, gets it to Jackson. He goes nowhere. The Patriots got the push up the middle.
Nice play.
And tackled him for about a 1-yard loss. It'll be 4th down and 2.
Nice play right there. Exactly what we needed, some pressure up the middle, right in the quarterback and running back's face. Stayed in their lanes, took care of business. We wrapped them up and got them to the ground.
Yeah, moved the ball back to the 26-yard line. They run the field goal unit in. Patriots had too many guys on the field, and then they call a timeout.
Ooh, thank goodness.
Ooh, coach is about to blow an artery.
Well, you don't want to just give them an easy first down like that. We got to communicate better and understand who's on, who's rotating. And sometimes that's tough, Kevin, when you have guys that are maybe on the block, on the field goal block team that might not be as a starter in the game at that moment. You want to get them on the field, and then obviously they're lining up quickly to try to kick the field goal. So got to do a better job of getting them on and off right there. Good job by the coaches calling a timeout, not giving them an easy first down.
Yeah, the coaches up here in the booth recognized it, called it. Fortunately, Coach JT was able to get in the ear of the side judge. But the poor Patriot that was the 12th guy, he got an earful from Coach.
That's right.
Hey, we'll give a shout out to Butch Henderson. Listen to us up in Birmingham. Appreciate you, Coach. Thanks for being a loyal listener. They're going to place it at the 33. It'll be a 43-yard field goal attempt.
43-yard field goal attempt.
Corbello to kick it.
Ooh, they're shifting
Yeah,
out.
they did shift, and we jumped off sides. They did a shift and got us. So they're going to have a first down on the penalty.
Well,
Flag on the play.
that is, man, we got to know better than that, Kevin. It's ball key, no matter what. Ball key. And Coach JT's down there saying that they picked their hand up off of the ball, maybe. I'm not sure what he's saying.
I don't know. And you got to expect that early in the ball game. You know, the Patriots won by 21 the last meeting. They had nothing to lose. Let's see. Yep, offsides on the Patriots. That'll be a first down on penalty. So the Patriots give them a free 5 yards, and the offense for the Blue Jays come back on the field with 10-12 to go. The opening drive will continue. Chris Vallado checking in. He's listening to us on the stands at the 35-yard line.
There you go.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with
he
that.
said, look, I'm not listening. I'm showing the love anyway. Well, Chris, we appreciate you, man. Thanks. All right, so he moves the ball to the 21-yard line. 3 receivers near side, 1 top of the field. They hand it off to the running back, comes near side, breaks a few tackles. He's to the 15-10, and he's going to be tackled at the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal, Blue Jays. Jackson on a carry. And Danny, he just gassed the Patriots right up the middle.
Well, you can't jump off sides on 4th down, that's for sure. You're shooting yourself in the foot. Jesuit's doing a good job of just continuing to move this ball, continuing to drive, running the ball right at us, and so far they're getting it done.
Yep. Clock's running, 9:45 to go. This is the opening drive. 1st and goal, Blue Jays from the 6. 3 receivers to the right, 1 near side, empty set. Allison, the receiver in motion across the formation. Jordan keeps it, and he's going to be tackled for a loss. No, he breaks it. But he's in trouble, and he gets knocked down at the 7, so only a loss of 1, but that could have been a big loss.
Well, I can tell you, we haven't done a very good job of tackling so far tonight.
They had him around the 15.
Yeah, they've scored out of some already. And so, like we always say, you got to tackle by committee. We had a few red shirts right there, couldn't get him down, but thank goodness we had some pursuit from the outside, kept contained and got up the field and made it happen.
3rd and goal from the 7. They'll bring tight ends down, splits to both the top and the bottom of the field. They roll near side. Jordan going to fire a pass in the end zone. Wide open touchdown.
Who's in coverage?
LaForge.
Who's in coverage out there, man? Luke
LaForge with the 7-yard reception, and the Blue Jays lead at 6-0.
I see Tommy
with 8:58 to go in the first period.
Talking to Stipe down there. He was wide open, Kevin. We weren't even around. A good job by Jesuit making it happen on the first drive of the night. 8:58 left. Jesuits on top, 6-0.
Corbello line up for the PAT. Snap. Place. Kick is up. And it's good. So with 8:58 to go in the first quarter, it's the Blue Jays 7, the Patriots 0.
First quarter, Jesuits 7, Curtis nothing.
Kevin, for that scoring drive by Jesuit, I want to say thank you to one of our sponsors, Moe's Pizza, John Curtis Christian alum Jeff Arsmith, class of 1986, right over here on the West Bank, 1112 Avenue H in West Wego. Give them a call at 341-9650. They specialize in homemade hand-tossed pizzas, lasagna, meatballs, and spaghetti, and muffulettas. Visit the website to see everything that they do, www.moespizzanola.com, 341-9650. Moe's Pizza, we appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Well, the Blue Jays came out first with a few haymakers on the first play. A nice 30-plus yard gain on the first play. Looks like the Patriot defense held them near the 20. Blue Jays lined up for a field goal, and the Patriots jumped off sides. Gave the Blue Jays new life, and 3 plays later, LaForge caught a Jordan pass from 7 yards out. Corbello made the PAT, and the Blue Jays lead at 7-0.
Well, you know as well as I do, the best way to get some momentum back is on special teams. You're going to answer the bell right here with the third phase of the game. And it surprised me, Kevin. Jesuit did the job early, ran it right down there, and obviously we gave him a free one with jumping off sides. Now, I do have to look into that rule. I believe once you adjust the ball and you have your hand on it, you can't take your hand off of it. And I'm not sure if that's what they were saying.
Little squib kick. Goings from the 25-yard line has a middle return, and he's going to get it to the 30, gain of 5. So the Patriots will have it 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. 8:52 to go in the first period.
Not bad field position right here, Kevin, on the 30. And senior quarterback number 14, Colin Guggenheim, trots in and try to make something happen here on this first drive.
And he's healthy. I talked to him before the game. I know he got hurt in the first half against Rummel. Had a little bit of leg injury, but being off last week helped him out. So
no doubt.
Says he feels good. So, well, it's good to hear. Ball in the near hash mark. Wren and Goins are the backs. They'll send Goins in motion to the left. We'll give it to Wren over the center. Loss of 1 to the 29-yard line. Be 2nd down and 11.
Good job. We talked earlier about how big and physical Jesuits' front is, and this year is no different. That's usual for them to go out there and make something happen. And it's a chess match early. We always say that, and we always talk about it. You got to feel each other out, see where the set is and the alignment. Go get it.
2nd down and 11. We'll send 2 receivers to the left. We'll send the outside receiver in motion to the formation. We come near side. Guggenheim keeps it, gets to the pitch to Wren, and it's going to be a foot race down the sideline. Oh, he pushed him out of bounds at the 50. It was opposite to the short side of the field, but if we'd had a little bit more room, I think Corey takes it to the house.
Well, you could see, actually, Colin was forced a little bit further outside, closer to Corey, and the pitch relationship wasn't really there, but he did a good job, but just nice soft pitch. Corey using his speed, picking up a first down. Here we go.
Patriots quickly to the line of scrimmage. Guggenheim checking off. Ball in the near hash mark. We'll come near side. Guggenheim keeps it, and he's going to drag the lineman to the 48-yard line, gain of 3.
Good job by him, just continuing to move the pile. Big, strong, physical quarterback.
Yeah, the previous play was spotted at the 45. I said the 50. It's a 45-yard line, so gain of 3. So it'll be 2nd down and 7. Ball at the Patriot 49-yard line.
again, it looked like Colin went a little wide. I think his natural duck step that he usually does is going to be there tonight.
Yep.
Keeps it tight, ducks it up. He's going to have something.
Twins receivers to the left, ball in the near hash mark. We come counter option, far side. Corey Wren gets it, and he's going to have the first down to the Blue Jay 42-yard line.
Good job right there. Drake pulled. Looked like he didn't even have anybody to block out there. Could have turned up the field. Corey did a good job, but just looked like he shot out of a gun. And my buddy number 22, Poole's finally in the game.
He'll check
early
in for Goings.
I've been asking for him the last couple of weeks, and obviously we've been worried about his health and making sure he's healthy, but hopefully he get the ball and let us know.
Yep, Twins to the left. Ball is just inside the near hash mark. Guggenheim throws it far side. It's going to be caught by, I believe that's Taylor. Let me double check that. It is Taylor.
Good first down gain, Kevin. That's just a long handoff out there to the flanker. Give it to him, allow him to use his athletic ability, put his head down, push forward. Nice gain right there on first.
Got to the 35, gain of 7, second and short. They'll stay with Twins receivers to the left, and the ball would be marked at that left hash mark. Let's see if we run it near side. Guggenheim fakes the pass. He's going to keep it, and he's going to fight close to the first down. I don't know if he might have it right to sticks. We'll see.
Well, the receivers to the top of the field did not know the play call, I don't believe. Colin looked like he stepped back to throw another hitch to the top, and the receivers weren't looking or were confused. No, I'm not certain, Kevin, but Colin did a good job of not allowing it to interfere, just putting his head down and trying to get something.
But the defense didn't know that, so he pump faked it and ran with it, so it worked out.
Yep.
And it looks like there's a official timeout to measure. It's hard to, it's close.
I think he's going to be a little short.
Yeah. That's why I want to pull the chains out. Let's see.
Ooh, it's close. Golly, it's close.
By 2 inches.
Yep. It's going to be third and really short.
Literally 2 inches. Well, something tells me it's going to be y'all's favorite play.
I think so.
When I say y'all, I mean you quarterbacks. If
no doubt about it.
Those of y'all listening, Danny was a former quarterback. And
take what they give you.
We know how these guys are up here.
That's right. We
down there too.
We trust those Yogi's Bears in front.
Absolutely.
Get a good push and do what we got to do.
.6:37 to go in the first period. It's the Patriots' first offensive series. The Blue Jays took the opening kickoff, drove it down the field, and scored a touchdown, got the extra point. They lead at 7-0. Plenty of time on the play clock. All right, 2 tight ends split near side. Ball's on that left hash mark. Quarterback sneak is there if we want it. It's huge. We'll go to the left inside. Corey Wren has it, bounces outside. He's going. Forget it.
Not going to catch him. Nice job right there. I tell you what, Kevin, once he gets the ball and he gets to the second level, nobody's going to catch him. Good job right there, being explosive. Good job of the quarterback putting us in the right situation. You and I both thought we had the quarterback sneak. He obviously saw something a little better. We were out leveraged to the top of the field. We out leveraged them, and good job giving it to the senior running back and making it happen.
Corey Wren with a 32-yard touchdown run. Patriots line up for the PAT. Snap, place, kick is up. And it's good. So with 6:14 to go in the first, it's the Patriots 7, the Blue Jays 7.
Good job right there so far for the Patriots. Kevin, for that scoring job, I want to say thank you to our good buddy, Dr. D. The entire Patriots family welcomes one of our own, Dr. Donald Faubacher, a John Curtis graduate, and today a primary care doctor at East Jefferson General Hospital. When you or someone you care for needs the highest levels of personalized primary care, turn to Dr. Donald Faubacher, someone who grew up here, stayed here, and, of course, practices medicine here because he loves this region and he loves the Patriots. Thank you, Dr. Faubacher, for your continued support of our school and our teams. For any primary care physician of East Jefferson General Hospital, please call 504-456-5000. That's 456-5000. East Jefferson General Hospital, we appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Well, the Patriots answered the Blue Jays' opening scoring drive with a scoring drive of their own. 8 plays, 70 yards in distance, 2 minutes, 38 seconds coming off the clock. Corey Rim with a 32-yard touchdown run off the left side on 3rd and inches. McCready's PAT ties it, and we got a brand new ball game. Now we just got to play defense here. Blue Jays will send Morrow, the far side halfback, and Best, the near side halfback. And there really wasn't much of a win. I don't know why McCready couldn't kick it in the end zone last time. Let's see if he can get it this time.
He'll get it right here.
And he hammers it.
That's what I want to see.
And on about midway through, so it'll be an automatic touchback. 1st and 10, Blue Jays at their own 20. 6:14 to go in the first period.
Here we go. And offense answered the bell, Kevin. We needed it 7-7 all. Now hopefully the defense can settle down, kind of focus in on this ball game and understand what we need to do defensively. And to be honest with you, Kevin, we just couldn't really stop the running attack last drive. Obviously, they threw a nice one out here to the bottom of the field for a big completion first, but we got to be able to get after these guys in the run game. Don't allow them any space.
Jalen Williams will be the halfback. Jesuit will go with 2 receivers to the right, 1 near side. Jordan out of the shotgun, going to hand it to Williams, comes near side, has a lot of room. And he gets it up near the 24-yard line. It's only a gain of 4. Had a potential of being a bigger play than what it was.
Yeah, Morgan did a good job of getting up in there and kind of forcing him back inside, getting him on the ground, keeping contained. Out here is a strong safety.
Looks like the Blue Jays go with an empty set here. 3 receivers to the right, 2 near side. They don't huddle up. They just get the play call from the sideline. Jordan out of the empty set takes a pass from center, throws it near side. Going to be in and out of the hands of Besh. Had he caught it, he'd have been right at the sticks for a possible first down.
Good job of their receiver pushing it to the sticks, Kevin, understanding where the sticks are, that he's got to get there. And obviously the quarterback threw it before he broke and just couldn't come up with the completion there. But our DBs have to know the same thing, Kevin. Where are the sticks? Where can I break up? Now, don't get a little too happy because then it's going to go over your head. But you understand what I'm saying.
Absolutely. 3rd and 6, Blue Jays. This time they'll keep Williams in at running back. He'll line up to the left of Jordan out of the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right, 1 near side. Jordan takes the pass from center's in trouble, and he throws it back to the line of scrimmage for a little screen to Best, but great pressure there by Big E and Angelo.
Yep.
And Danny, it looks like they try to do like a little screen to Best back at the line of scrimmage.
I tell you what, Elinus Noel was right there, and that's a very uncomfortable situation for a quarterback to have pressure right in his face. Good job. He had to throw off the back pedal there and just couldn't get it to him. So good job by the defense answering the bell like I've been saying and doing what they have to do to get our offense the ball back.
Well, and as you and I spoke on the way to the game, I said we need to put Corey Rand and Span at back at punt, and that's who's back there. Ganado to punt it. And
whistles.
Yep.
Don't see any flags on the field.
Count the red jet. There's a flag on the far side. Count the red
We got 12 men on the field.
Yeah.
They do?
We do.
We do.
Yeah, y'all saw Coach
We were
Jeff.
trying to call a timeout.
Again.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, if you look at the far side on Jesuit, there's a flag. Count the red jerseys right now. We got 12.
We had 12.
We still got 12 guys.
They're asking who's the person that's not supposed to be there. Nobody wants to answer it.
No, but we still got 12 guys on the field.
Nobody wants to come off?
11th ball game in the season, and then we get a jump off sides and 12 guys on the field. That's total unacceptable.
The penalties against the Patriots for having 12 men on the field. 4th down, Jesuit.
So it's only a 5-yard penalty, so it'll be 4th and 1. Though they will line up the punt, it does not mean that they will.
No, I mean, we just make it harder on ourselves, Kevin. This could easily be a fake right here.
Well, I knew we had an off week last week, but that's unacceptable.
Yeah, you just can't have things like that.
No. We'll do it again. All right, then we'll do rugby-style kick. Nice end-over-end kick. And the ball is going to hit at the 43-yard line, go out of bounds.
Good field position for us.
So, yeah, let's see where they mark it. The 44. So the Patriots will have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. 5:20 to go in the first period. It's the Patriots 7, the Blue Jays 7.
Yeah, it's been a good, hard-fought ball game so far. Like you mentioned, Kevin, it's 5:28 left here in the first. Colin Guggenheim gets the signal from Coach JT and trots onto the field, and getting them in the huddle. Hopefully we can get excited about this drive and get 7 more points, because we have to start opening up this this game a little bit here on our second drive and our second opportunity to do something.
All right, the Patriots come out. Twins receivers to the near side. Ball's on that left hash mark. Goings and Reno, the halfbacks. Guggenheim back to pass. Looks near side. Going to throw it deep. Has Williams wide open. Caught at the 10, the 5. Touchdown.
That's Davis.
Davis, excuse me.
Nice job.
56-yard pitch and catch. It was just a streak route down the sideline.
Way to let it rip. Way to let it rip.
Beautiful pass, beautiful catch. And then Davis actually got caught from behind. He had to slow up a second, and he just drugged the defensive back into the end zone.
Sure did. That's a good job by Colin, just taking 5 steps, airing it out. And Davis, obviously, we know from watching him this entire season that he can go get it, make big plays. And, Kevin, you're right. He just beat the corner deep. Wasn't even a chance. And Colin actually could have thrown it a couple yards deeper. Like you said, he kind of checked up on it, but carried his guy into the end zone. And what a great answer right there by the Patriots. And nice job, defense getting us the ball back and the offense doing something with it.
Here's the snap. Place kick is up. And it's good. So with 5:10 to go in the first period, it's now the Patriots 14, the Blue Jays 7.
Kevin, for that scoring drive, I want to say thank you to Gene Lafitte Harbor. They offer a wide range of services and rentals, such as bow or rod and reel fishing charters, RV campground rentals with 30 and 50 amp hookups, cabin rentals for small or large groups, airboat tours, boat storage and boat slips, workboat rentals, pavilion rentals for hosting fishing rodeo fundraisers. They have a fully stocked hardware store and marina, and new this year, you can dine at the Barge restaurant for breakfast and lunch. For more details, you can visit www.GeneLafitteHarbor.com, or, of course, contact John Curtis Christian alum Shaw Cuevas, class of 2005, at 504-689-2013. That's 689-2013. Gene Lafitte Harbor, we appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Dady does a one-play drive, 56 yards in distance, taking 10 seconds off the clock. Guggenheim with a 56-yard pitch and catch to Davis. McCready adds a PAT, and with 5:10 to go in the first, it's now the Patriots 14, the Blue Jays 7.
Kevin, we've been saying it all year, and obviously we haven't really had to throw the ball at all because we've been so effective in the run game, but sometimes you want to show a little bit of balance. You want to show that you can do it, and obviously we did it right there. Good job, pitch and catch. We have some good receivers this year, Kevin, in Davis, Taylor, Dudenhofer. Those guys can actually make some plays each and every time you give it to them, so good job us giving them the opportunity.
And McCready hammers in the end zone, be an automatic touchback, and the Blue Jays will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20. 5:10 to go in the first period. Again, if you listen to us on the live broadcast, feel free to interact with Danny and I. You can send a text message or a question. Just put your name and location so we can give you a little shout out. 504-259-7690. Again, 504-259-7690. And we appreciate you guys checking in, and of course those of y'all listen to us on the YouTube. I know that you can make comments there. Unfortunately, we can't see those. Well, that's all right. Enjoy the broadcast. Twins receivers to the right, end to the left. They'll send Besh in motion closer to the formation. They're going to fake the handoff, throw it to the big old boy. Going to be a loss there.
That a boy. That's Dante Thomas out there.
Besh.
I think coming out there and putting a hat on the hat. Nice job right there.
So Besh was lined up on the near side. He went in motion towards the formation, and when the ball was snapped, it was just like a little screen along the line of scrimmage. Fortunately for us, he's behind the line of scrimmage. He's lost a 3. 2nd down, 13.
Good job by Thomas for recognizing it and just coming up and making a big hit.
Yeah, the two Lukes, Besh and LaForest, they're obviously their best playmakers as far as receivers.
Oh, yeah. Yep. And they're big and physical, too.
Number 20 is the new running back, Hughes. Jordan's going to keep it himself. He rolled right, now let's go back left. Has some room And it looks like Thomas tackles him for a 2-yard gain, but it's still going to be third down and 11.
Yeah, that's Matthew Jane chasing him from inside out. Thomas coming up and making another hit. Nice job by there. Jordan didn't like what he saw front side, had to tuck in and run. And I like that. I like the quarterbacks feeling like they don't have anything, a little bit of pressure, getting a little antsy, having to get out of the pocket, make something happen, and did a good job. Going to bring up 3rd and long here.
Jordan's a very capable quarterback. He's a good little athlete.
Oh, we liked him last time we played.
Yeah. Jordan takes a pass in center. Oh, has a rail route near side and trying to get to LaForge. But Spann did a great job blocking him out as a basketball defender would do, kind of shielding him. And
just kind of cutting him off.
Yeah.
You know, that's what you teach your DBs. If you can kind of shield him, you know, those receivers want to try to stay on that line. Quarterback kind of threw it.
And that's the legal way to reroute the receiver. He just kind of got in the receiver's way, forced him more outside.
Right.
Cheryl Timms says, go Big Blue. Appreciate you checking in. 4th down, 11 for the Blue Jays, 3:48 to go in the quarter. Wren is going to be the far side halfback, Spann the near side. They're going to stand at the 50-yard line. Little rugby low kick. Spann feels it from the Patriot 49. Can he get to the near side?
There you go.
Has one block. He's to the 40. Cuts inside.
Oh, are you kidding me?
They kind of call peel block, and that's not good. Nope. I disagree with that. He got to the 30-yard line. 2 years ago, the new rule came in where a guy can't, if he go blindside, hit, but our guy got in his face. I would disagree with that.
Yeah, I don't believe that either. And look, we've seen them. We've seen them from both sides, where it's the big blow-up hit, the way we used to play. You got that big crackback and huge play, and obviously you kind of want to just get in his way and shield them. But right there, that just wasn't it enough to draw the penalty to me. But I tell you what, good job by Spann picking it up, playing the ball, picking it up on the hop, getting it outside, making a move, and it was a nice return. We had great field position, and obviously we got the unfortunate penalty.
I'm going to disagree with that big time.
Me as well.
No. Who's in?
Scott Pritchard checking in from Thibodaux, class of 96. That moves the ball. Look, we would have had 1st and 10 at the Blue Jay 30. They go from where the foul happened. It goes all the way back to the Patriot 44.
Got a shout out from one of the VIPs, Kevin. My cousin Andy King, listening from Pinehurst, North Carolina. He said, "Go Patriots." Appreciate that, my brother.
Ball in the near hash mark. Twins receivers to the left. Poole and Goins. Goins gets it over to center, crosses the 45 to the 46-yard line. Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8. And I understand the reason for the rule.
Of course, yeah.
For player safety.
Big time hits happen, yeah.
He wasn't set up, but when he turned, he had a visual on our guy, so it wasn't technically a blind side.
He could see him, and honestly, he didn't really hit him that hard. A lot of times, if you just kind of shield him, and you give him a little something, but you don't hit him with the big blow up, they're not going to call it. And right there, it was just a little collision.
Back in the day, we loved that.
Oh yeah.
Not anymore.
That was it.
We're at the 3-minute mark. Twins receivers to the left. 2nd down 8. Guggenheim comes near side. He's going to pull it, pitches it to Wren. Wren is crossing the 50, and he's going to get it to the Blue Jay 37-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Patriots.
Nice move right there, back inside, sticking his outside foot in the ground. Give him a little shake, cutting back inside, an extra 5 yards right there off of the missed tackle. So good job right there by Corey. Good job by Colin running it and pitching it. And we're going to hurry up and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Yep, ball in the near hash mark, splits to the left end right.
Tight end jumped off sides.
Yep, that's the 4th penalty on the Patriots tonight. We've had an offsides.
First down, 15.
Twice. No, offsides, 12 men on the field. The block, and then now this. All right, that moves the ball back to the 42. We've been on worst enemy tonight.
Yep, and sometimes that's how it's happened. But, this offense can make it up. We just got to do it right here.
That 1st and 15. Guggenheim pulls it, dips it, and he fights hard. Got all the penalty yards back and got it to, let's call it the 34-yard line. Nice run by Colin.
Good job by him. And Kevin, that's the thing on the scrape. When a linebacker scrapes, If he comes way outside, Colin's going to stick his back foot in the ground, cut up inside. Lately, they've been kind of going wide, and we've kind of been running wide with him. Right there, he did a good job of ducking it and getting inside.
Yeah, the ball is sitting there really at the 34.5-yard line. 2nd down and 8. Poole and going to the halfbacks. Guggenheim pass, throws it near side, caught to Taylor, and he got it to the 25-yard line, and I believe that should be enough for the first down.
It is. Good job. Nice pitch and catch by both of the seniors there. A good job of just getting the ball, getting upfield, knifing forward, and doing what we needed to do to pick up another first down.
1:38 to go in the quarter.
Those are very high completion percentage throws right there. Nice, easy hitch, easy first down. Just keep getting it and getting it.
That's all I ever asked that we did early in the season when we did it. And I know we were blasting people run the ball, but we needed to throw the ball, keep defenses honest. 1st and 10, ball in the near hash mark. Guggenheim going to be a draw. Wren puts a move on a couple guys, and he does the best to get a gain of 1 to the 24, but that was almost a loss.
Good job of getting something right there, Kevin.
Yeah.
He got hit in the backfield, spun off of it, and got close.
Kind of looked like Clyde Edwards-Helaire from LSU that's been there.
That's right.
Or like you on the dance floor, right?
Something like that. Well, now.
Back in the day, not now.
That's true. That's true.
We're under a minute. 48 seconds to be exact.
Now I do the truffle shovel.
2nd down, 9. Ball right in the middle of the field. We could run to the right guard if we want to. We give it to Goins. He hops, and he fought hard to the 20-yard line. They did a good job closing that gap. I saw it pre-snap, and that was a give all the way.
Yeah, I tell you what,
and that might be the last play of the quarter.
I thought Colin pulled the ball, and I see little Shane hop over somebody. He's got the ball, trying to make something happen. A good job by him, just getting it up the field. They kind of dirt dive on that one.
15 seconds to see. We
got over him. Yeah, we're going to be done right here in the first quarter.
We're not going to run. We're going to stay in the huddle. All right. 5 seconds. And that's going to wrap it up. That's after 1 quarter play. It's the John Curtis Christian Patriots 14, the Jesuit Blue Jays 7.
Kevin, for that first quarter of action, I want to say thank you to Anytime Fitness and Metairie, 5200 Veterans Boulevard. Owners Damon Lepper, class of 97, and Janice Toops Lepper, class of 01. They're offering 24/7 access to over 4,000 clubs worldwide. Cardio equipment, strength training equipment, free weights, personal training, small group classes, and of course mention Patriot Nation during sign up and receive free enrollment and 10% off your monthly membership dues. Anytime Fitness of Metairie, 218-4814. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Well, the Patriots defense won the toss. We kicked it off to the Blue Jays, but we didn't do anything to stop them. Blue Jays drove the ball 78 yards and completed that drive with a 7-yard touchdown pass from Jordan LaForge. Corbello added a PAT. And with 8:58 to go in the quarter, the Blue Jays took an early 7-0 lead. But the Patriots answered with an 8-play, 70-yard drive, taking 2:38 off the clock. Corey Wren with a 32-yard touchdown. McCready's PAT tied at 7. And then with 5:10 to go in the half, Guggenheim hit Davis on a 56-yard pitch and catch. McCready added a PAT, and that's where we stand here at the beginning of the second quarter. The Patriots 14, the Blue Jays 7.
Just got a shout-out from my sister-in-law, Brandy Alford. Excuse me, I wanted to call her Fromeyer back in the day. Class of 97 out in Houma. They listen to us live on JohnCurtisPatriots.com.
Yeah, I appreciate that. There we go. 3rd down, 6. Patriots from the 21. Ball is going to be placed in the middle of the field. Quick pitch near side to Wren. Has the corner. He gets it to the 15. He's tackled at the 13, and that'd be a face mask.
Yep.
Should add some extra. And there's another late flag.
Yep. I'm not sure what that was from the back judge back there, Kevin, but obvious face mask right there. But I tell you what, I like that play, Kevin, with a guy with such speed. We saw it a couple years ago, last year a little bit. This year we haven't really run it. No. But obviously to the short side of the field where you could kind of go out there, beat that edge from that rusher and kind of get out there one-on-one with maybe a corner or a safety, you make something happen. And, yeah, they look like they grabbed the face mask there and going to give us some extra yardage.
And they move it to the 8-yard line. Be 1st and goal from the 8. That's his speed right there. Just a quick zip to
no
to
doubt
Corey
about it.
On a short field.
Yeah, if he could just get out there really quickly and beat the contain that they want to try to get up the field, that's a win-win.
Bubby, Gabby, and Nicole and Donald checking in from Harahan. Appreciate you guys.
Oh, yeah.
First and goal, Patriots, 2 tight ends, split near side. Ball in the near hash mark. 11:38 and counting. We're in the second quarter. Goes to the right, hands it off to Goins, bounces it outside. He's dragging a couple Blue Jays to the 5-yard line. Gain of 3. Be second down goal.
He did a good job of fighting hard inside and then bouncing it outside, hitting a couple yards right there. And
well, that's the old Veer tough that we practice.
That's right. That's right. Being nice and physical, bouncing it outside when you get a yard past the line of scrimmage, and good read right there by the quarterback. And we're driving right here. Second and goal.
This time the ball's on the right hash mark. We'll stay with 2 tight ends split near side. Guggenheim checking off at the line of scrimmage. Quick pitch again. This time Wren trying to turn the corner. And he got to the corner. Did he get it? Yes!
Touchdown.
He dove for the corner and was able to stretch the ball over the cone. And with 10:42 to go in the half, it's now Patriots 20, Blue Jays 7.
Nice play call right there, Kevin. Good job of Corey, again, using his speed. Joel Taylor's got to be careful out there on the edge. To me, almost looked like the guy kind of turned, could have been holding here at the bottom of the field. They didn't give it to him. I think the official was ready to get the heck out of the way from all the action coming to him. But a good job of Corey using his speed. And obviously, it wasn't.
Snap, place, kick is up. And it's good. So the Patriots now lead the Blue Jays 21-7, 10:42 to go in the half.
My mom said she's listening too, so I got to give a shout out to my mama, Barbara Wimprine, listening to us live in River Ridge.
Danny, that was a 9-play drive going 56 yards in distance, taking 4:52 off the clock. Wren with a 5-yard touchdown run, and McCready's PAT makes it 21-7 Patriots.
Kevin, for that scoring drive, I want to say thank you once again to Kel Kopecky. He's the broker owner at Exit Realty, NOLA Premier. They're a full-service brokerage firm, residential, commercial, and leasing. They have cutting-edge tech to help buyers and sellers. They offer retirement and beneficiary benefits for all their agents. So go check them out, 2200 Veterans Boulevard, Suite 206 in Kenner. Or give them a call at 298-3948. That's 298-3948. Visit the website at www.exitrealtynola.com. Exit Realty NOLA Premier. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Danny, the Patriots have had the ball 3 times, scored touchdowns in all 3 possessions. Morrow, the near side halfback, best the far side as the Patriots now kick it off right to left. McCready hammers it deep and almost out of the end zone, so the Blue Jays will have it first and 10 at their own 20 with 10:42 to go in the half.
Good job of McCready kicking in the end zone, Kevin. We'll take that each and every time he's out there. Kick that thing deep. Don't let any return happen. And like I've said all year, you're going to drive 80 yards on our defense. You deserve it. So defense is getting back out there. Got all of our starters in the game. Those guys need to buckle down and make it happen on this drive and get the offense the ball back once again. You got 10:42 left here in the second quarter. You listen to us live on JohnCurtisPatriots.com.
Blue Jays come out with 3 receivers near side, 1 top of the field. Jackson is the lone halfback. And Jordan fakes the run. He's going to have the first down and more, and he's going to get it up near the 39-yard line.
Good read by the quarterback, Kevin. We came inside hard at the zone. He pulled it, got back up inside. Nice move by him. He's very capable with his feet. He could throw the ball. He can run well. You know, we like this QB. He's very active. He does a good job.
Fish a gain of 18. Then we'll get back to the 38-yard line. This time they give it to Jackson, and he carries a couple Patriots to the 41, gain of 3. That's Raider Jackson on the carry. Jane on the tackle.
Second down, 7, gain of 3.
Yeah, Matthew,
Second and 7.
Senior linebacker. Good to have him in there and kind of the experience right there in the middle, holding it down.
All right, they'll go with double twins. They'll stay in the shotgun. Send the receiver in motion all the way across the formation near side. High snap, but Jordan looks to the far side, has a guy open, caught on the sideline, had the first down. And I believe that's Besh. Yep, it is.
Caught it again, deep out route right there by Besh, and caught it in front of Stipe. And it looks like, I don't know where they're spotting the ball. Looked like they could be.
No, he had the first down by 3 yards.
Oh, he definitely had the first down.
He was way behind the sticks.
Nice and easy.
Yeah.
But they're marking it.
I mean, I know we pushed him back, but his forward progress was 3 yards past the sticks. There it is. That's 50-yard line. That's correct.
It still looks, it might be another yard short. But anyway, first down, Blue Jays. And got to get in that quarterback's face, rattle him a little bit.
I want to give a shout out to Joe Gusson, class of 79. Listen to us from Grants Pass, Oregon. 2 receivers near side. They throw a quick pass caught by number 4, and that's Bergen. He carries the Patriot defender to the 44-yard line.
A little
6.
Yak yardage right there, and we saw some of that last game when we played in, Kevin. Like I mentioned a few times, these receivers are big and physical, and they don't mind catching the easy balls over the middle of the field, and or the tough ones, excuse me. And they're driving right now.
3 receivers near side, 1 top of the field. Jackson gets the handoff, bounces near side, has the first down and more, cuts it back far side, and he gets it to the Patriot 32-yard line. So that RPO is starting to present some problems for the Patriots defense.
Sure is.
9:04 to go in the half. Blue Jays are driving. They move it to the 31-yard line. Same formation, 3 receivers near side, 1 top of the field. They give it to Jackson again.
There you go. Get up in there. Good job.
Let's call it no gain. 2nd down 10.
Kevin, Glenn Tapman said, give a shout out to his good buddy Greg Forbes. He played on the 73 team, wide receiver, all district, and he's listening to us live from Las Vegas. So there you go, Greg. Thanks for listening, buddy.
And that was the first team that could have done something. They won the district championship, beat Newman, lost in the quarter 16-13 to eventual state championship Notre Dame. I'll come back to that in a second. 2nd down 10. Jordan takes a pass from center, has a rail route wide open down the sideline, and it's going to be caught inside the 10. He's at a 5. It'll be 1st and goal, Blue Jays. He just did a rail route.
Yeah, rail route. He was wide open. We got to lay out and try to make a play right there. Give a shout out to one of our River Ridge guys, another Catholic League alum, Jonathan Hebert, listening to us. And say go Patriots.
1st and goal, Blue Jays from the Patriot 5. 8:05 to go in the half.
Sometimes those guys on the edge make it look a little too easy for us, Kevin.
All right, they go with an empty set. They're going to have 4 receivers near side. They'll have Besh split to the left. Going to be quarterback draw.
Ran into a brick wall. There he is.
Angelo, he ran right into him for a loss of 2.
Well, I tell you what, Angelo just got up in the tackle's chest, released him, stepped right into the quarterback's face with a big boom. Nice job by him. Senior defensive end, committed to Tulane. Maybe watch him for the next few years. Excited about that.
7:24 to go in the half. 2nd down goal from the 7. They'll send the receiver in motion all the way near side. They're going to roll near side. Fire it in. Caught. Wide open. Touchdown. Morrow got it in there. Very similar to what Rommel got us on the touchdown in an overtime period.
8-yard touchdown for the Blue Jays.
Just left them wide open on the sideline. So with 7:12 to go in the half, it's now 21-13 with a PAT pending.
Yeah, this time it was to the field. We didn't have an answer for it, Kevin. Didn't get anybody out there in coverage. And they beat us once again. Now Jesuit's got 13 on the board. We just can't let it happen. A good job by them getting another touchdown on the board.
Blue Jays line up for the PAT. Corbello to kick it. Snap. Place. Kick is up. And it's good. So with 7:12 to go in the half, it's the Blue Jays 14, but the Patriots have 21.
I'm not really going to call it garbage, but anyway.
Jesuit 14.
Having said that, we'll give a shout out to our family's company, River Parish Disposal. For almost 40 years, we've been picking up your commercial garbage in the greater New Orleans area. give me a call, Danny Wimpron at the office at 738-7700, or come see me at 7201 Airline Highway in Metairie. All your commercial garbage needs, River Parish Disposal, like we've said forever. Our business stinks, but it's picking up.
Let's go back to that 73 team. So that's the first team to advance to the quarterfinals. And after the fact, Coach JT thought that maybe the team was a little bit better than what they were. And, you know, I guess they had set goals, win district, get in the playoffs, and kind of be happy with it. And he lost a tight game to Notre Dame. And that's the reason why the only goal we have is to make the state championship game. We don't set goals like we won a district and this and that, because he thought that the team underachieved because they got happy and content with just winning the district.
Yep.
And
to win it.
That's why the only goal is make sure you're one of the last two teams playing either in the Superdome or wherever the championship games we played this year. And that's the reason behind it.
Here we go, special teams, big play. Here we go.
Corbello to kick it. A little squib kick. To go deep. Wren's going to pick it up. Gets it to the 25. Can he break the tackle? He gets it to the 30-yard line. And that's where the Patriots will have it. 1st and 10 with 7:05 to go in the half.
Ooh, that one was dangerous at first. Wren did a good job of coming up and fielding it and just securing the football. That one was kind of scary, getting back in there with some white jerseys coming down on us, but good job. And number 14's trotting into the huddle. And hopefully this can be a little bit more of the same of what we've seen already with 21 points on the board with our offense.
Kind of has the makings of that second half of the LSU Ole Miss last week, where neither defense showed up and the offense just went up and down the field. Let's see if the Patriot offense can answer here. Puts in the receiving motion all the way near side, so we have twins near side. Option top of the field. Guggenheim's going to keep it, and he breaks a couple tackles, dragging a few Blue Jays to the 45-yard line, Gain of 15.
Man, that's Colin. He's a physical runner. Did a good job of just cutting it upfield, saying, you're not going to tackle me with one arm. I'm going to run through you. And he did just that. Good first down gain right there for the Patriots.
6:50 to go in the half.
He gets a full head of steam coming downhill at you. That's a tough matchup, no matter what position you are. And he had a visit to Army this past weekend. They said it was a great trip and had some nice conversations with the coaches. He's excited about it as well as he should be.
Guggenheim back to pass, throw the far side, wide open is Taylor, complete. And he broke a few tackles. He stepped out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds.
What was that close?
Blue Jay 41.
Good job by Taylor. A nice job right there, making two guys miss.
Yep.
And having an opportunity at some more yardage. He got that. But obviously he stepped out of bounds. But another good, nice, easy, we'll call it a long handoff right there. Just step back 3 steps, throw the easy hitch out there. Easy completion for a first down.
6:24 to go in the half. 1st and 10, Patriots at the Blue Jay 41. The Patriots lead at 21-14. It would be nice if we could take some time off the clock and punch it in for a touchdown, because the Patriots do get the ball to start the second half.
Yep.
Power play, far side. Wren gets the handoff. Gain of 1 to the 40.
And somebody came through the line of scrimmage early right there and kind of disrupted that play. But good job of Corey just knifing it forward, trying to get something out of it. And Jerry and Jeff and Coach JT are down here talking to these guys and getting them the play call.
We're under 6 minutes, 5:55 to be exact, and counting in the second quarter. Second down, 9 Patriots from the Blue Jay 40. And there's a flag on the play.
Flag on the play prior to the snap.
I didn't see anybody move. But they said we did. So it'll be second down and 14. Did you see anybody move?
I didn't. I did not.
Well, moves the ball back to the 45-yard line.
Second down, 14.
Second and 14 with 5:39 to go in the half. You run your draw play here.
No, not yet.
Guggenheim back to pass. Going to fire deep. Davis has a guy caught!
Nice job.
And he falls down to the 2. Wow, what a pitch and catch. First and goal, Patriots from the 2 with 5:31.
And I tell you what, they've shaped up to be a great tandem, Colin and Davis. He can extend the play, Kevin. He can get behind the DBs. He's done that. Did it against Rommel. He's done it so far twice tonight. And a great job right there. And we don't have enough guys. There you go. Taylor's back into the ball game.
2 tight ends, split near side. And there's a flag in the play. It's going to be a legal formation on us.
Yeah, well, both receivers ran off, got to the sideline, recognized it, and went back out there. But he's got to get inside the numbers to check in to go back out. Now, what they're
if it's going to huddle up and check that.
What they're going to argue is that we were already inside the numbers, came off the field, we never huddled, and then we went back outside. So let's see what they come up with here.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to call it anyway.
All right, so they move the ball to 7.
Third is 5-yard penalty. First down and goal from the 7.
They don't have a penalty yet, and we got 5.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
6 penalties.
That's how it usually goes.
Yeah, well, it shouldn't.
Nope.
We're a seasoned ball club, and that's pathetic, to be honest with you. The kind of penalties we're getting, that's frustrating. Nonetheless, first and goal from the 7 with 5:31 to go in the half. We'll go 2 tight ends split to the right. They'll keep the ball in the near hash mark. We'll send Wren in motion to the top of the field. Guggenheim goes to the right, hands it off to Goins, crosses to the 5-yard line. I thought he went across the 5, but gained it 2.
I got to see who they're going to motion out with Corey Wren. I think it was the safety coming back out with him. But I tell you what, talk about a matchup nightmare for a safety to come out with Corey Wren, a guy that's committed to Georgia, probably play receiver or inside receiver, or can play a lot of different things.
Slot more
on
like
the next level.
Yep.
So he's checking out of the ball game, and
Ward checks in. So Ward will be the near side halfback. Goins the right side. 2 tight ends split to the right. That'll be Taylor. We'll send Ward in motion to the right. Guggenheim keeps it, ducks it, and he's going to be close to the goal line. Does he score?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Guggenheim on the carry. 5-yard touchdown.
5-yard touchdown run for Googs. 4:39 to go in the half. It's now 27-14 with the PAT pending.
Nice job right there. The senior quarterback saying, you know what, I'm just going to take it myself, do what I need to do to make it happen. For that scoring drive, Kevin, I want to say thank you to Yaya's Comfort Food. Our good buddy Connor Mullins right there at 2317 Hickory Avenue in Harahan. Give him a call, 575-3434. I think he's doing all types of special Thanksgiving catering. So if you want any of his good stuff you ever taste over there, 575-3434, 2317 Hickory Avenue, Yaya's Comfort Food, just like you like it.
Snap, place, kick is up, and it's blocked. No, we missed the PAT, so with 4:38 to go in the half, it's now 27-14, and precious points. But Danny, that was a 7-play drive going 70 yards in distance, taking 2:33 off the clock. Googs with a 5-yard touchdown run, but the PAT is blocked, so it's 27-14 Patriots.
I'll tell you what. 27 points so far, not bad here in the first half, Kevin, but we don't want those guys to get the ball back offensively. They've sputtered at times, but they've also done some good things offensively. And the defense right here to be able to capture this momentum, or I guess seal the momentum that we already have, we got to be able to shut them down right here after this kickoff. A lot of different guys on this kickoff team now, Kevin.
Yeah, but the good news, they're all starters.
Yep. Most of them.
That's the way it should have been. Well, you know how it is. You could be a second liner on defense or offense, but if you're on the kickoff team, you're a starter.
That's right. Go down there, make something happen, make a big hit, and hopefully McCready just kicked that thing in the end zone. 4:38 left here. Patriots on top, 27-14. You're listening to us live on JohnCurtisPatriots.com.
Morrow, the near side halfback. Best, the far side. They're going to stand around the 5. McCready to kick it off right to left. And he hammers it.
Yes, sir.
Almost out of the end zone, 9 yards deep. So it'll be 1st and 10 Blue Jays at their own 20 with 4:38 to go in the first half.
Good job kicking it through the end zone just like we need.
A little special announcement. We won't be able to announce any names, but at halftime, there's going to be, of course, the band with the dance line. But a lot of 15 alum girls who danced from the early 80s through the 2000s have come back, and they're going to dance a number 2 with the current dance line.
Cool.
Yep. Blue Jays send the receiver in motion all the way across the field. Fake the handoff, and Jordan breaks 2 tackles. Has all the right sideline to the 30 and tackled the 35-yard line. The Patriots had a little bit of a blitz. Should have had a sack. Somehow Jordan got out of it and got a 15-yard run. Give a shout out to my mom and dad, Lionel and Sue Fayard, watching in Plano, Texas. We appreciate you checking in as always.
I'm going to give a shout out to Tanya Betterton, class of 78, born and raised a true Patriot. Appreciate you listening.
Yep. 4-15 and counting. 3 receivers near side, 1 top of the field. Looks like one of the linemen moved.
Yep.
Flag on the play prior to the snap. Illegal procedure against the Blue Jays.
And also, if I understand, Miss Debbie User was telling me that besides some alum dance line, there's some, I think, 11 band members.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So hopefully that'll be a nice little tradition we can start this year. Maybe we can get some band members to come back and play with the band, the current band, throughout the game on the sideline.
Well, and you'll see that a lot of times, Kevin, like in a homecoming game.
Yeah.
We need to get a lot more of that during homecoming week of them coming back, playing, dancing, doing the thing.
Yeah.
And maybe they'll even let some football players out there maybe give you a helmet or something.
No.
Strap it up one more time.
No. Jordan rolls near side. Under pressure. Angelo got him.
Yes, sir.
He kind of ran into that sack. He kind of ran 3 steps to his right, was going to go a backside draw, and then Rangelo just got him.
Well, to be honest with you, Kevin, even on the last play, that was a coverage sack. On the last play, we had great coverage. Guy shot out of nowhere, got in the quarterback's vision here as a DB, and then he went backside for a nice gain. On that time, Angelo Anderson did a good job of just keeping contained over the top. He kind of stepped back, and he was right in his face. Good job right there by number 48.
2nd and 22. Hey, you want to give a shout out to one of our favorite Patriots from the broadcast era, Cody Scheck-Snyder. Listen to us in Starkville.
Talking to his dad for a while tonight.
If you listen to us, Cody walked on as a punter, and he's a senior this year and was elected captain.
Yep.
And not only was he elected captain, they offered him a scholarship this year. And I just found out last week. Do you know who Brandon Bullsworth was?
Bullsworth?
Yeah. He was an offensive lineman for the University of Arkansas. Big old boy. He was a walk-on. Grew up a Hog fan. Turned down some small scholarships. Huge Arkansas fan. Walked on. And before his senior year, he was awarded a scholarship. He ended up becoming not only an all-SEC tackle, but an all-America tackle for the Hogs. And was a high draft pick for the Baltimore Colts. And shortly after one of the mini camps, before camp, he was back home in Arkansas and was tragically killed in an auto accident. Car veered off the 2-lane highway. Unavoidable truck, big old truck, crossed the center line. And so there's an award by the Bullsworth family that they give out annually to somebody in the country. And Cody is a finalist for it.
Oh, cool.
And it basically is so those who were a walk-on that end up earning a scholarship and what they mean to the team. And Cody does a lot of I'll come back in a second. Second long pass completed the best far side.
You basically want to say public relations.
Public relations,
for the university.
Does community service, visiting kids and stuff in the hospital, and what he does for the team in the community.
Yeah.
Walk on, and Cody is a finalist for that. It's an awesome award, and I want to say, Cody, we're proud of you, and we love you. And again, during the broadcast era, you definitely are one of our favorite Patriots.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Great job, buddy. Keep it up.
And I believe it, Cody, correct me if I'm wrong, I think he already has a GA position lined up with the Bulldogs. So he's going to plan on staying after graduation in May, stay up there in Starkville and become a coach.
I hope so.
Yeah. 3:14 to go in half, 3rd down, 19. Jordan back to pass, looks near side, steps up the pocket. Oh, he avoided
goodness.
a sack.
How'd he get
Martin
away
had
from
him.
that?
Has a guy wide open down the middle of the field, and it's going to be caught
Wow.
at the Patriot 35-yard line. That's Morrow. He just ran down the sideline, saw the quarterback in trouble, so he kind of ran like a deep post, and Jordan just slung it, and he caught it.
Yep. And
3rd and 19, and they gained like 35.
I tell you what.
3:01 to go in the half.
Nice play by him. He ducked underneath that rush, ran outside, and just flung it.
Quick pass near side, and it's intercepted.
Interception?
Should be intercepted. Oh, they're going to say incomplete. Morgan caught it, but he said no, he didn't.
Incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Blue Jays.
Nice play right there. They just tried to run a stick route right there on the hash, and Morgan kind of beat him to the ball, beat him to that point, but a good job right there of an incompletion. And
I want to give a shout out to Coach Steve Blackburn. Listen to us at Hammond. Said it's raining over there, but go Big Blue. 3 receivers left, 1 near side. 2nd down 10. They're going to give it. Nope, Jordan kept it and lost a 1 to be 3rd down and 11. Yeah, I thought on that sticker, I thought Morgan, I thought he got right in front of the receiver, but the official said no, he couldn't control the ball.
got a shout out from one of our old Ghost of Patriots past, Mr. Ronnie Renazza.
Hey.
Said, great job, go Patriots.
Now, he probably has the biggest, strongest hands in the history of Patriot football.
Yeah, he's got bear claws, that's for sure.
God. 2:15 and counting. Jordan takes a pass from center, under pressure, fires a pass over the middle. Oh,
good job, Caleb.
Span stepped in front of it and almost had the interception.
See, the thing about it is, on that play, just like that long one, we had a DB in position, but Span did a good job of getting to the first thing you have to do is you have to catch up with the receiver. He caught up with him, and then you get your eyes focused to the quarterback and to the ball. He did a good job of doing that, finding it, locating it, and getting his upfield hand in front, forcing the incompletion.
Timeout charge to the Blue Jays. 2:09 to go in the half as the Patriots 27, the Blue Jays 14. We think 4th and 11. Do you go for it, or do you try to kick a long field goal here?
Oh, goodness, I don't know. That's a long field goal for a high schooler. Let's count it out. That's going to be about...
If it's at the 36, just count 17 yards.
Yeah, 36. That's...
For 53 yards.
Yeah, that's...
Could happen.
I don't think so.
No, you never know. McCready hit close to a 57-yard. Of course, the team from Florida, remember we played them, they kept having penalties, and he went from 57 down to a 30-something yard field goal.
I don't know, bro.
It's going to be a big play here defensively. All right, they can bring the offense out. The backup quarterback's the running back. He's a big old boy. Let's see if they do like a hitch pass maybe. Jordan takes a pass from center, fires a dart down the seam, caught. He's at the 10 and dragging the pass best, and he's going to get tackled at the 9-yard line. Late flag. Oh, my goodness. That's that play in the state championship game where Lipscomb for Jesuit killed us.
Yep.
That little skinny post. And
just up the seam. Good job by him. Good job by their quarterback having nerves of steel, just dropping back in the pocket.
He threw a dart.
Letting it rip, yeah, and he sure did. Very effective QB. And
I didn't see the flag. Was it a face mask?
Nah, I think it might have been a late hit. It was a big-time throw right there from their quarterback.
Personal foul on Jesuit. Did somebody hit us after the fact?
Maybe.
At the pile?
All I saw was something
I just saw the flag.
kind of fly late. I wasn't sure if it was us or them.
You usually see that with the linemen, we're in a pile and people
Yeah.
stand around and the lineman plows into it.
Kind of pick a guy off.
Yeah. All right, probably 15 yards. That's gonna, instead of being at the 9, it's going to bring it back to the 25-yard line with 2 minutes to go in the half.
Mr. Glenn Tapman said Ronnie Renazzi was so strong with his stiff arm, he would destroy centers on the first step.
Oh, you know
it was the reason why they changed the rule for nose guards, not stiff arming centers.
Jordan pump fakes in trouble. Angelos, get him. Yeah,
Yes.
He got him. He slung him down.
Yeah,
His knee
down.
hit the ground.
Go get
Late
the ball.
flag.
Oh, what happened here late?
Is it grounding?
No, it was either offensive lineman or on Marquise Martin. I don't know. They were both tied up in the middle there. I'm not sure. Maybe they're going to call it on both. I don't know.
He's looking at Jesuit sideline.
Get the flag on the play.
Personal foul on us.
Personal foul against the Patriots.
That's 7 penalties on us. We've had 3 of them for 15 yards.
We just can't have silly stuff like that.
Bless. Hey, Brian Bennett, class of 14, checking in from Frisco, Texas. He was our very first videographer, 2011 and 12.
Glenn said Rick Trusty wants to
Quarterback.
shout out all the way from Brandon, Mississippi in the 73 team.
Yeah, he was a quarterback.
Yep, I remember that name for sure.
Well, if you remember the last golf tournament we had, you and Strapolo and Rick took a picture
That's
together.
right. Sure did. Sure did.
Now the penalty moves the ball to the Patriot
The old JCQB club.
17-yard line. It's now 2nd and 2.
For the Blue Jays.
So instead of having 2nd and long from the 33,
You know, I mean,
that's stupid penalties, man.
that JC, quarterback club, Kevin, that's an elite fraternity you're not allowed in.
That's fine. All right, 1:30 to go. 2nd down 2. They'll send more motion across the formation. Jordan gets it to Williams.
Flag.
Sees to be, he was hit behind the line of scrimmage. He fought, got the first down, but there's a flag in the play. Illegal motion on the Blue Jays. It'll move him back.
Number 27, Jalen Williams carry.
That's their 2nd penalty. For 20 yards, we got like 7 for a mile.
Illegal
120 left here.
Blue Jays.
See, where did they place it?
2nd down and 8.
The 23.
Yep.
2nd down 8.
How many timeouts we have left? 2?
1.
1? No, we got 2, it says.
2 to the left, 1 near side. They're going to roll left. Fire pass wide open. Caught. First down and more. And he's going to tackle at the 7.
I tell you what.
First and goal.
I don't know what Stipe's doing, but
That's Morrow on the reception.
I'll be honest with you, he's not having a good game. Oh, goodness.
Ball placed at the
We,
8-yard line. First and goal.
Giving up too much out there.
1:04 to go. Now they start the clock. 1 minute to go. Come on, defense. Need a turnover here.
Yep.
2 tight ends near side. Jackson is the lone running back to the right of Jordan. Takes the handoff up the middle, and he's going to get tackled at the 4. 2nd and goal. Gain of 4.
Raider Jackson on the carry.
And what Jackson's only 5'6", 160, but
Yeah, he's a little guy,
tell
but
you what, he got some strength on him.
he's hard to see, and you're right. He runs like a bowling ball.
Timeout, Jesuit.
And it looks like the Blue Jays call timeout. So with 34.7 to go in the half, timeout Blue Jays. It's the Patriots 27, the Blue Jays 14.
Kevin, for this stop in action, I want to say thank you to Plum Street Snowballs. Of course, that's Tony Curtis. Their uptown location is located at 1300 Burdett Street in New Orleans. And the Metairie location is inside Lafayette Park at the concession stand by the splash pad. So for your next birthday party event, for the best tasting sweet treat in the business, give her a call, 504-256-3298. That's Tony Curtis, 504-256-3298. Plum Street Snowballs. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Now they put a few more seconds back on the clock, 38 seconds.
Got to get this stop here before half, Kevin. This is key. Be able to capture that momentum back again. Obviously, we're getting the ball here in the second half, but defense has to shut them down.
The big play here on 3rd and 19 had to sack. Jordan, credit him, breaking it, rolling near side and hitting a wide open Morrow for like a 35-yard gain.
Again, Stipe got beat,
Yeah.
and he was there. He caught up to the receiver, but didn't get his eyes to find the football. He could have laid out and made the play on that one,
Yeah.
but the receiver made the play and, of course, kept this drive alive.
All right, 2nd and goal from the 4. 3 receivers to the left, 2 near side, so it's an empty set for Jordan. Now he goes on the center. They'll send the receiver in motion. Near side, quick hits. Going to be caught, make the tackle, and he drags 3 players to the goal line. Ball's on the ground. They're going to say he's down at the 1. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 1.
Who got
Clock
the ball?
running.
Clock's running now.
Clock is running.
Yeah, of course. It's not a first down.
17. It's a total mess. 17 seconds. Now they spot it. 15. Now they stopped it. Now they started again. Jesuit quickly to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback keeper, we got him. Big E smoked him, and they're going to throw a flag. They snapped the ball, so it can't be offsides, but Big E jumped over the lineman and tackled him.
I don't think they were set, Kevin.
No, they weren't.
I don't think all guys were set.
They weren't set.
Yeah.
It's on them. Good.
Yeah.
So that'll back him up 5 with 8 seconds to go. But credit Big E. As soon as that ball was snapped, he just jumped over the center and hit the quarterback.
Yep. Here we go. We got to get set.
But it's 8 seconds. I don't know why Jesuits line up at the 4. They're going to back out to 1. They're going to back him up. They haven't assessed the penalty yet.
Wait, hold on.
Why is they still at the 1 yard line?
Why is the ball on the 1 yard line?
They got to back him up. Wait a minute.
What the heck's going on
if
here?
If you got a penalty, you got to move the ball back, guys.
Okay, come on, guys.
There you go.
Let's get it together out there.
Now
All
it's
right.
to the 6. That's the right mark.
There we go now.
3rd and goal from the 6. Under center. They're going to clock it.
Clocked it.
And Big E just destroyed the center. They're going to kick a field goal here.
Yep.
The center's not happy with it, but hey, it's legal.
That's what happens. Snap the ball, you get run over.
Yeah, he snapped the ball, and he just shoved his head through his rear end.
There it is.
So with 7.1 to go, they're going to kick a field goal. And it'll be, looks like a 25-yard field goal attempt. Or Cabello. I'm going to give a shout out to Cindy and Zach Drake. They're watching the River Ridge on the big screen.
There you go.
Unfortunately, both of them are sick, so we hope you guys get better soon.
Talked to Pops out here earlier.
Hey, we were sick 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We sound a lot better than we
I
did.
had a lot of people tell me, man, y'all sounded bad.
I know.
I said, I know it.
All right, they move the ball up a little bit. Let's see. They place it at the 13, be a 23-yard kick. See if we can get a little push and block here. All right, there's a timeout, Patriots.
Timeout, John Curtis.
All right. 7 seconds left here in half. Patriots on top 27-14. And it's the most drama we've had in the game so far. It's going to be 4th down. And right before half, Jesuits got to line up to kick the field goal. And it's going to be, what's the distance, Kevin?
Should be 23 yards.
23-yard field goal. So just a nice, easy chip. But obviously the Patriots want to get there and get their best personnel for the field goal block out there. Not sure it's going to come from up the middle or outsides, but historically we've done a really good job in precious situations, coming up with a key block and doing what we have to do.
Think about this. When Jesuit threw the quick hitch, got to the 1 yard line, and it was like a subsequent fumble, and they may have recovered. They had no timeouts left. And it was just a big old pile there. 20 seconds rolled off the clock.
Right.
Then finally the referees, spotted the ball. They tried to snap it real quick, and Big E jumped over the center. Stopped them, but they were called for the legal procedure. Then they downed it. And 4th and goal from the 6, but they're going to attempt a 23-yard field goal. Snap. Place. Kick is up, and it is good.
Good.
So that's the longest time. They ran like another 4 seconds of the clock, so 1.6 to go in a half. As now the Patriots 27, Blue Jays 17.
Whew. Tell you what, good job by them just getting some points on the board right before halftime. And but not a bad series right there for our defense. Just some unfortunate big plays that we don't need and we don't can't allow to happen. But a good job of them bowing up down there deep on the goal line, not allowing 7. But anyway, they come up with 3 points. So right now it's 27-17. Patriots are on top with 3 seconds left. We'll see what kind of kickoff they have here. But for that score,
squib kick.
of course, they've been doing it. And then the last one was a little scary. I want to say thank you to Bob Usler Productions, always up here in the booth with us, our chief production engineer, Robbie Usler. taking care of business. So for your next wedding, event, party, bar mitzvah, anything you need filmed to edit it, give the best in the business a ring at 738-1447. That's Bob User Productions, 738-1447. We couldn't do it without you.
Blue Jays.
Now they put 3 seconds back on the clock. Pretty high scoring first half. The game back in October was 35-14. We're at 27-17 with 3 seconds to go. Little squib kick. Goins fields it, falls down, and that should wrap it up. They do. They run it out.
Well,
so at the one half of play,
they shouldn't, but you should have 2 seconds on the clock. I don't understand that.
We're gonna take it anyway. It don't matter. It's the Patriots 27, the Blue Jays 17. We're at halftime.
I think they're going to put the time back on.
Well,
1.8.
Like Kevin said, if JT thinks that we're just going to take a knee, he could just say, no, just run it out, let's get in the locker room. But maybe if he thinks maybe we're going to run the ball and maybe have something happen, then let's see. I got a shout-out from a Jesuit alum, my boy Andre Plaisance. He said he's listening to us in Houston, waiting for Jesuit to come back and get you guys. Sorry, buddy. Not going to happen. I love you anyway.
Well, I mean, the Blue Jays have played, well tonight. Definitely not quitting for sure.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. See what we can do maybe here on this last one.
And since the time we beat them, they have played as a better team. All right, 3 receivers near side, split top of the field. Let's get a little Big Ben play. Guggenheim back to pass, steps up in the pocket. He's going to just run, get tripped up, and that's it. So sort of taking it anyway.
Well, it was a good rush by them.
Yeah.
Obviously, Colin wanted to step up in the pocket, maybe make something happen and let it rip. But we had no room.
All right. So at the one half of play, it's the John Curtis Christian Patriots 27, the Jesuit Blue Jays 17.
Not a bad first half for us. But, we got to stay hungry. Speaking of hungry, let's talk about our premier halftime sponsor, Bobby Seafood. Their family-owned business located at 9013 Jefferson Highway in River Ridge. They were established in September 1978 and are celebrating 41 years in the restaurant business. Bobby Seafood offers daily lunch specials and fresh prepared food, hot delicious po' boys and hot boiled seafood. During crawfish season, Bobby Seafood provides on-site catering for commercial and personal boils. Call Captain Ryan S. Steves and staff at 738-2104 to place your lunch orders or to book your crawfish boils. I think I saw him over there twice this week. Got me some good victuals. Bobby Seafood, 738-2104. Proud sponsor of Fighting Patriots football. Bobby Seafood, we appreciate your continued support of the Patriots. And obviously, got to give a shout-out to his son, number 30, Leighton.
Yeah, that's right. Here's the scoring recap of the first half. The Blue Jays got the opening kickoff, drove it down 78 yards. And at 8:58 to go in the quarter, Jordan hit LaForge on a 7-yard touchdown pass. Corbello added the PAT, and that put the Blue Jays up 7-0. But the Patriots answered on an 8-play, 70-yard drive, taking 2:38 off the clock. Corey Wren with a 32-yard touchdown run. McCready's PAT tied it up at 7. With 5:10 to go in the half, Googs hit Davis on a 56-yard pitch and catch. McCready's PAT put the Patriots up 14-7. That cap off a 1-play, 56-yard drive, taking 10 seconds off the clock, and that's how the second quarter ended. The Patriots got back on the board with 10:42 to go in the half. Corey Wren with a 5-yard touchdown run. McCready added a PAT, making the Patriots 21, Blue Jays 7. That capped off a 9-play, 56-yard drive, taking 4:52 off the clock. But Jesuit answered with 7:12 to go in the half. Jordan hit Morrow with a 7-yard touchdown pass. Corbello added a PAT, closing the gap to 21-14. The Patriots got right back on the board again with 4:38 to go in the half. Guggenheim had a 5-yard touchdown run. Unfortunately, the PAT was blocked, making the score 27-14. And that was a 7-play drive going 70 yards in distance, taking 2:33 off the clock. And then Jesuit drove back down the field and it ended up kicking a 23-yard field goal, making the halftime score 27-17. But the Patriots had them second down and 22. They gained a few yards. It was 3rd and 19. Patriots should have had a big sack. Credit Jordan somehow getting out of it. scrambling, keeping the play alive, and then credit Morrow, the receiver, who was running just a streak, noticing it, and he turned it into a post route, and Jordan just slung it as far as he could, and they ended up catching the ball and making a 35-yard pitch and catch. The Blue Jays drove it down to the 4-yard line, and some penalties drove it backwards and then forward on penalties on the Patriots. It was kind of crazy.
Yep.
They got back to the 1-yard line. They jumped off sides, ended up clocking the ball, and then with 3 seconds to go and a half, kicked a 23-yard field goal. But we'll go with your assessment, your thoughts of the first half, and I'll just add a couple of 2 cents.
Well, obviously with 27 points offensively, you can't go wrong with that. But, here and there, offensively, defensively, and special teams, we're all taking a little chance to be sloppy at times. And obviously you don't want the untimely penalties to happen like they have in this game and give them some free and extra yardage. And honestly, Jesuits played pretty well offensively. They've had some serious explosive plays. They've gotten out of pressure at times and made some nice throws down the field and made things happen. But obviously at this point in the game, we don't want 17 points on the board from Jesuit, so we got to shore that up a little bit and make it happen. Good news is we get the ball first coming out here in the second half, and we can make it a different story here in the second half. And I'm a firm believer that we should be a second half team. And those coaches are down there coaching them up, seeing what they see, talking, opening up the line of communication, and communicating with these guys and seeing what we can do to be successful and efficient here in the second half.
I like what we've done offensively. We've scored touchdowns on all 4 possessions, which is good. Unfortunately, we missed the PAT because of the block, but credit them for getting a little push and blocking it. Defensively, we've been good at times and not so good at times, but the reason why we're not so good at times is Jesuit had nothing to lose. And they are a pretty capable ball club. They like I said, after we played them in October, they actually became a better ball club. They went down to Hollandville and kind of whooped them pretty good a couple weeks later, and then held Rommel to 24 points after we played them. What I don't like is the sloppiness on the penalties. We've had about 7 penalties, 3 of them for 15 yards. We've had 12 guys on the field a couple times. Had to call time on the burn one. We didn't catch it in time another time. This is week 12.
Right.
That's our 11th ball game of the year. We're a seasoned team. If we had a bunch of freshmen and sophomores, it would be a different story. We're senior heavy, got good juniors and some sophomores that have played. That's just unacceptable at this time of the season. I get, like, if we didn't have a jamboree game we didn't this year, it's the first game of the year, it would be a different story. That's ridiculous. That's what's kind of kept the Jesuit in the game a little bit, was extending drives, and that's how they got the first touchdown. Jumping off sides, winning this ball key, 4th and 1, just undisciplined, and that's the kind of game. Should we hold on and win this ball game? We go to Catholic next week, we'll get our butts whooped, and guess what? We ain't playing for a championship. And that kind of stuff just bothers me because I know we're a better ball club than that, and we should just do a better job.
Well, you're right.
Than that.
Things like this can get you beat down the stretch of a season. Putting the ball on the ground, silly penalties, untimely penalties, not being disciplined, not doing what you're coached to do. And obviously, you and I know these coaches coach the heck out of these kids.
Sure.
This isn't what they coach them to do. And sometimes on the field, it's just a little bit different. So, they have to shore it up, like we said, come back out here in the second half, take the ball game over, and do what we got to do to win.
Now, that's my 2 cents, and that's the reality. I know it sounds negative, but that's the reality. Here's a little more positive, though. Davis, unofficially, got to be close to 100 yards.
Yep.
I know he has the 56-yard touchdown pass. I didn't see how long there was the pass that got us down to the 2-yard line. Of course, then we jump off sides, or had the illegal procedure part that backed up to 7. But that was close to 50 yards, so he might be right at 100 on 2 catches, which is good because he hadn't had a lot of pass thrown to him this year. I know he played him at defense a little bit, but he made an awesome catch against Rommel that extended the lead for us, and he's going to be big in the next few weeks.
Well, let's be honest. We haven't had the receivers get their hands on the ball that much all season. We haven't had to throw the ball. And obviously there's some coaches, and you and I being former offensive players, sometimes that gets to us because we say we got to stay balanced. We got to keep that defense honest. But when you're running the ball down people's throats and you're having your way with them the way that we have in the running game early in the season, you don't have to. But the thing is, Kevin, you got to be able to do it late in the season. Sometimes you might have to line up with 8 or 9 in the box, and you got to earn it out there to the outside. You have to have some consistency with the receiver. And that's what I'm really liking so far about this matchup with Guggenheim and Davis, that trust factor. As a QB, you know, hey, I'm going to step back 5 steps. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. This guy's going to either run under it for a big-time play or it's going to be an incompletion. And when you have that trust, and also you throw Taylor in the mix, you throw Dudenhofer in the mix, and you got a complete unit that could go out there and make plays at any time, that's the type of offense we want to run.
If you're watching us on the live broadcast, that is an alumni dance line we got. We had ladies from, I think, basically the late 70s up through current a couple years ago. And
Cool.
if you notice, there's a couple people that aren't dressed in blue on the field. There's some of the alumni band members.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Maybe I can get Nick. Can you kind of zoom in on those, on the ladies real quick? Because I know they're going to go and watch it. Just kind of focus a little bit on the alumni dance line and some of the band, please.
You got your binoculars?
I do.
That's awesome.
We got the Abity sisters. Denise was my classmate. Of course, Debbie and Donna. McCready's mom.
Yeah.
She's out there dancing. She graduated in '86. Unfortunately, I wasn't given. I think this has to be more than 15
Yeah.
out there.
That's a
I wasn't
lot.
given. If we do this again, it's a. Oh, you know what it is? It is the current dance line dance. They're wearing the same outfits. So I think the
okay.
middle group must be the alum. If we do this again, is that Tony Curtis down there? Yep.
I think it might be.
It is, yeah. I wish they'd have given us a list of the ladies in their classes that they graduated. If they do it again, I'll see if we can get that so we can identify the ladies. But
Yeah, we need a roster next time.
yeah. It was good to see the former lady dance line. I believe they've been working on it for the last 2 weeks. They've been having practice.
I tell you what, they look good. Great job by them. Good job.
Yep.
That's awesome. And it's cool to see that. Like I said, we need to kind of do some more of that for like the homecoming week. Get them more involved. And that look and the band members too, Kevin. We can't forget about. There's some people out there that are with the band for a long time as Patriots, and it's good to see them out there along with the dance team, and that's pretty darn neat. Good for them.
That's awesome. Good job, ladies. And good job for the alumni band members that came back. Look, even Thomas Dean, he's playing the drums. That was a great job.
That was cool. Good deal.
And I hope that can become an annual tradition. So listen, if you listen to us and you were in the band or dance line, let the school know that you would be interested in participating in doing that next year. And how about let's go one step further. If you were a cheerleader,
Yep.
you can get on the little track there and cheer with the current cheerleaders. Let's try to make that an annual event and hopefully get bigger and bigger each year. That'd be a nice little tradition we can start.
Super cool, super cool. Kevin, I want to tell the people out there if they hear of any scores going on from other ball games right now, please text in and let us know what the scores are, the ones that have something to do with us, obviously in 5A that might happen. Kevin, why don't you give us the rundown of how things are kind of shaping up here throughout the next weeks and what may happen.
All right, so tonight we got the 3rd seed Patriots and the number 6 seed Jesuit Blue Jays. The winner of tonight's game plays the winner of St. Paul's in Catholic. St. Paul's is at Catholic tonight. Assuming Catholic wins that one, they would be the favorite. No matter who wins this game tonight, they'll travel to Baton Rouge to play the Catholic Bears. On the other side of the bracket, Brother Martin is playing Scotlandville. Brother Martin being the host team. And Rummel is hosting St. Aug at East Jefferson. So the winner of Rummel St. Aug will play the winner of Brother Martin Scotlandville in the semis. And that'll be next Friday night. So the Patriots have to hold on for a couple reasons. One, you win, you advance, right? But two, if we win tonight, next Thursday morning will be our 27th consecutive Thanksgiving practice should we hold on to win. And since 1975, we've already had 43. That would also be the 44th overall Thanksgiving practice. It's a tradition that started with the 75 Patriots. And since 75, the only time we haven't had a Thanksgiving practice was in 92 when we lost in a regional round in Opelousas in double overtime.
Right.
But since then, we've had 26 consecutive, and I'd like to see it go to 27 next week. For those you don't know, it just really started off as just football practice, and then the guys in 75, they were in the locker room and had never been that far before, and were like, well, what do we do? And they just kind of went around the room and said what they're thankful for, and I believe Coach Gass broke out a Bible and they just kind of read a little passage and then kind of continued from there. And then my first one was in the 85, and I have not missed one. The only one I didn't go to was in the 02. 92 that we didn't have. But so I've been to every one that's possible since 85. And when I started going to 85, it was the 10th anniversary of the 75 team. And some of those guys had come back. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then 86 was sophomore year, some more guys came back. And each year kept coming back. So when I graduated 30 years ago this fall, the Patriots were in the quarterfinals. And I was like, it's my first one as an alum. And I went back. And it's gotten bigger and better each year to the point where, some of the Patriots have now married, current classmates. And they got their kids, but now the girls are showing up, and we welcome all. It just went really from more of a football fellowship to an overall Patriot family fellowship.
Yep.
And, the practice will start around 8 o'clock. It'll probably, wind down close to 9, and usually around 9:15. Now, you and I will go on at 9 o'clock. We'll have it on the broadcast. We'll talk for 15 minutes on, the meaning of the practice, and then, of course, pregame broadcast the next night's game. And then, of course, we'll keep it on so you can hear Coach JT's message. And then, of course, all the alums get to stand up and say their name and the year they graduated. I believe we got as many as 50 alums in recent years, and that's with the girls included. So it's been nice that what was really originally a football tradition is now just a Patriot family tradition in general, and it's been really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Here's some scores right here. Catholic 14, St. Paul's 3 in the second quarter. Halftime score, Rummel 14, St. Aug 8. Brother Martin 17, Scotlandville 7.
Ooh, that surprised me a little bit.
Appreciate you.
Thank y'all for letting us know.
Yeah, but Brad Barber just said his dad's doing the radio for Aug and Rummel.
Oh,
and
cool.
Rummel's up 14-8 at halftime. I'm not surprised by that. When we play St. Aug, I always say it's a weird game.
Yeah.
Same thing with Rummel and St. Aug. Something about when St. Aug plays us and them, they get up and they play over the head, and weird things happen.
Yeah, it is kind of a wacky game almost with Aug, and you never know. But, yeah, keep us in tune with these games as they score so we can let our listeners know what's going on. But, yeah, we'll see what happens down the stretch here.
Hey, Andrew Waters, he's checking in with his grandmother in the hospital. We hope everything's going well with Mrs. Waters. Hope it's nothing too serious. Give a shout out to a classmate of mine, Scott Jones. Listen to us out in Virginia.
Cool.
Appreciate you, buddy. Hey, Rodney Beloso, Hot Rod says, "Hey, let's go Big Blue." That's, of course, that's Kay's dad.
Cool. We know he's doing well out there in Baton Rouge. Looking forward to watching him this season coming up.
Yep. Friend of mine, Mike Meyer, he's checking in. He's, of course, giving some scores. That's 17-7. Brother Martin and Scotlandville, appreciate you guys.
But, Kevin, here's the thing, and obviously it was a little bit of a letdown losing to Rummel, which in the end it's not a big deal. The best teams are going to be there in the state championship, but you have to have a short memory. You have to forget about it and come back. In the first half a couple weeks ago, it didn't seem like we were ourselves, and then came back in the second half, played really well. Tonight, like I said, we've done great things at times, and we've sputtered at times. So here in the second half, we really need to go out there, put some points on the board, let these teams know what kind of Patriots team we are this year. And obviously, trust me, same Patriots of old, we are a formidable foe, and there's nobody, and just speaking from experience, I don't think anybody really wants to line up with us. Even if you beat us this year, or even if you've beaten us in the past, we have playmakers all over the field, and we can make it happen. We just got to go out there and be more efficient. Don't shoot yourselves in the foot. Don't have those silly penalties. Go out there, do what your coach should do, make those big plays and make it happen. And I'm looking forward to a great second half here from the Patriots, shutting them down, making it happen, maybe even making some big plays on special teams, and getting out of here, and looking forward to next week. Next week is going to be a huge one, of course, with whoever wins this one. probably against Catholic. And but the thing is, you got to travel to them and play your best ball. And at this top point in the season, like you said, you should be hitting on all cylinders, and everybody should be playing together as a team, making it happen. You should be getting better and better and better each and every week. And those are the teams down the stretch that you need to watch out for.
I want to give a shout out to fellow Patriot Jay and his wife Tracy and daughter Haley. Listen to us in New Brunswick, Texas. So let's go Patriots. I know it kind of came across as, negative, but that's the reality of my comments at the beginning part of the halftime show is, you don't have those kind of penalties, but the same as
can't have it.
You ought to know if you want to actually point towards for some kind of special team.
That's right.
Let's toss it down to Coach JT.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Kick off
Come on, Mike.
the back. Be forward on the front line. Do you understand that? Yes, sir. Kick off return. Let's get it. Run it down their throat. Let's go.
And here come the Patriots, and also the Blue Jays take the field as well. I didn't say this when they finally kicked off after their touchdown. Corey Wren is the deep back. Goings and Span, usually the other two deep backs. We moved them up on the sides, and the two guys who are normally the sides, the tight end and Dudenhofer, they're the back guys because they anticipated to do the film study, doing some kind of squib kicks. So that's why Shane Goings had the opportunity to field it because they moved those guys forward.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. And I like Shane as a returner. I really wish he would get the ball more, maybe even be back there on a punt return. He's so shifty and quick. I'd like to see him back there more, but obviously at this point in the season, it's not going to happen. We got our guys that we're back there and we can trust, and obviously, like you said, do the film study or maybe what they're doing throughout the course of a game, we can combat that and change up the alignment and maybe make something happen.
We'll stay the way we were in the second quarter. The Blue Jays will be kicking off left to right. Not a big deal. Really, it's not that windy. I'm looking at the flag to our right. I mean, the flag's blowing, but it's not really affecting the game as far as wind. I know you played in some games. I played in some games too with a wind.
Right.
Could be a problem. You probably played more in Memphis.
Yep.
Than as a Patriot, but
it's almost easier sometimes to go into the wind, to kind of throw the ball into the wind instead of it going with you if it's really hard. But hey, we'll see what happens here on this opening kickoff.
The second line guys for us will be Shane Goings, Poole, and Span. They're going to send the 30, so they're going to try to field the hop over Span's head. Let it go. We got a deep back. That's going to be Orgeron, a tight end, and he's going to get tackled at the 21-yard line.
Just get it up the field, Orgeron.
That's right. He's tight end. Not used to that. So 11:55 to go in the third. It'll be 1st and 10 Patriots at the 21. Tell you what, they've been getting that bounce.
They really have.
Over that second line.
Bounced over our guy, and it can be dangerous with some guys with some smoking shoes running down the field, making something happen. And the good thing, we just secure it and get it upfield.
All right, 1st and 10 Patriots from 21 to place the ball in the near hash mark. Give a shout to Skip and Sandra Bourne. Listen to us in Harahan. They live in Texas, but they must be visiting the folks, Mr. Gary, Miss Elizabeth, his mom and dad. Good to hear from you, Skip. He's been a teammate of mine since the 5th grade. Guggenheim on the center. Quick zip to the right. Shane Goins trying to turn the corner. Got a block. And he's on the sideline. 35-40, 45-50. Picking him up, put him down faster than the other. Oh, he stumbled. And he's going to tackle to the 30-yard line.
Tell you what.
And that'll be a 1st and 10 Patriots.
Nice job by Josh Dudenhofer at the top of the field. That DB came inside. He kept his leverage outside, squashed down, took 3 guys out, and all of a sudden Shane's off to the races on the outside. Good job right there by the outside receiver, making it happen, and nice block to make him spring.
Especially the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 Patriots. Nice run there by Goins. Twins receivers to the right, ball in that right hash mark. And that's the 3rd time we've done that quick zip.
Yep.
We'll come near side. Guggenheim's going to keep it. Ducks it inside, and he's going to drag a couple Blue Jays to the 28-yard line. Gain of 3. That was very reminiscent of the opening kickoff for the state championship game in 14, where Marquise Albert fielded the ball on the far side 30, came all the way around the sideline. He had 3 blockers blocking 2 and stubbed his toe at the 20.
Yeah.
And fell down.
Remember that?
We don't punch it in.
Yeah.
Blue Jays drop the ball, get a field goal, and kind of change the whole momentum. We score a touchdown, then go up 21-7. That game's over with. Twins receivers to the right, ball in the middle of the field. Guggenheim quick hits far side. Taylor caught it, gets upfield, breaks the tackle, and he's going to be shy, probably about 2 yards. Let's see what they mark it.
Looks like it. It's going to bring up third down and probably about 2.
Gain of 5 for 23.
Good job. And I like what we're doing tonight, Kevin. We're mixing it in. We're running the football right at them. We're outside option. We're throwing the ball outside, allowing us to pick up nice, easy 4, 5, 7-yard chunks and continuing to move the sticks.
Yep, 2 tight ends split near side. That'll be Taylor. Ball on the right hash mark. We come near side. Guggenheim kept it. Danny.
Yeah.
That was all him. He had 2 tackles on him, and he just muscled his way to the 20-yard line for the first down.
Yeah, good job by him. I actually thought it was a give read, but he did a good job of just securing it, muscling it forward, and making it happen. Kevin, I just got an update from Gare Fallbacher. He said it's 21-8. Rummel just scored.
All right. I don't think defenses understand how strong Googs is.
No, they don't. They don't. He's a very, very physical runner. And he's fast, so got to watch out from both sides.
All right, Twins receivers near side. Ball not quite at the right hash mark. We'll come near side. Guggenheim's going to keep it, ducks it up. He's to the 15, fighting hard to the 10, dragging Blue Jays to the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal.
Doing what he does, man.
Gain of 12.
That's him right there. That's him. And that's why he's going to be a perfect fit for Army. Going up there, running the option, just.
It's going to be so awesome watching him. You know, in October 21st of 2023, Army goes to Baton Rouge to play the Tigers.
Man, how you know this already?
Hey, man.
We'll be there.
Googs will be a junior. You know he's going to lead the Black Knights in
We'll be
the
there.
Tigers Stadium. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Sam Smith, class of 79. Listen to us from Odessa, Texas. He was a running back, 1,000-yard carrier for us, went to Tennessee Tech. First and goal, Twins near side, and there's a flag going to play.
Flag on the play.
And I didn't see anybody move. We're off sides, but who lined up off sides?
No, I didn't see it again.
Somebody must have lined up.
5-yard penalty.
Oh, my goodness. That's just the way we lined. I mean, nobody moved.
Yeah,
Just alignment.
sure.
Goal on the 13.
All right, moves the ball back to the 13-yard line. That's got to be like the 8th penalty. Man, that's crazy. All right, so first and goal from the 13. Same formation, Twins near side, ball in the middle of the field. We give it to Wren.
Wren on the
And
carry.
he gets it to the 9. It's almost got all the penalty yards back. Gain of 4. Second and goal.
Tackled by Jumbo
Yep.
Hotard.
8:30 and counting in the third quarter.
And that's how the option works sometimes, Kevin. It's just a dive straight forward. You're going to pick up 3 or 4 yard gains. You got to live with it, and then eventually you're going to get the big one to pop. But a good job of just running downhill. Jeff Curtis is slowing things down out here, talking to Coach JT and giving Shane Goings the signal, the play call. Going to run it in there and talk to Colin.
I don't know if this is the case, but when we mentioned Sam Smith a couple weeks ago, his dad, Mr. Fritz, was in the hospital. So I hope all things are good with him. Hope he's feeling better. Quick zip near side. Wren, can he turn the corner? He gets it to the 5. He's inside the 5, near the 3. Let's see where he stepped out of bounds. They can say the 4-yard line. So it'll be third and goal from the 4. That was a gain of 5. Yeah, Sam Smith just saying, hey, you just noticed that Goog's cleats are red. He said he wore red cleats back in the day.
Red shoes are cool, man.
But that was rare back in the 70s.
Yep.
All then you had was white and black. So finding red shoes back then. I wonder if he painted them.
I don't know about that.
Hey, one of your teammates,
Maybe.
right? Jesse Lyles checking in.
Oh, yeah.
He's up there in Monroe, I believe.
My tight end?
Yeah. We go to the right. Guggenheim pitches it to Wren. Turns the corner. He's in. Untouched.
Nice job. Nice job.
4-yard touchdown.
So with 7:46 to go in the third, the Patriots extended lead 33-17 with the PAT pending.
Yeah, a couple times tonight we've pulled the ball and we've kind of run the hump a little bit instead of ducking inside, just kind of running outside, taking those defenders in our face, and then the pitch relationship in turn has been a little bit tighter. But obviously, you get the ball to Corey Wren with space, nobody out there. He's going to beat you with speed. He basically walked that thing in the end zone. Nice execution right there by the Patriots for another score.
Patriots line up for the PAT. Snap, plays, kick is up. And it's good. So with 7:46 to go in the third, it's the Patriots 34, the Blue Jays 17.
Patriots 34, Jesuit 17.
Whew, I tell you what, nice job again by the Patriots. Kevin, for that scoring job, I want to say thank you once again to Kel Kopecki, broker owner, Exit Realty, Nola Premier. They're a full-service brokerage firm, residential, commercial, and leasing. They have cutting-edge tech to help buyers and sellers. They offer retirement and beneficiary benefits for all their agents. Go check them out, 2200 Veterans Boulevard, Suite 206 in Kenner. Give them a call, 504-298-3948. That's 298-3948. ExitRealtyNola.com. Exit Realty Nola Premier. We appreciate your support of the Patriots. Kevin, I did want to mention, not good news is that one of the guys that I played with, Ray Bridges, class of 97, is a former, I believe he was an all-state pitcher, heck of a player, played at Delgado after, unfortunately passed away this week due to bladder cancer. And obviously Ray was, it's hard to see somebody that's so athletic and strong and such a nice young man just beat down by that terrible disease. And so he's looking down on us now. And so God bless you, Ray. Rest in peace, my brother. And obviously our thoughts and prayers are with his family.
Absolutely. That was a 7-play drive, 79 yards in distance, 4:09 off the clock. Rim with a 4-yard touchdown run, and McCready's PAT makes it 34-17. And McCready hammers the kickoff in the end zone, and the Blue Jays take it over at 1st and 10 at their own 20. Yeah, that's a sad story that I heard the other day.
He was fighting it for a while, and I believe they put him in hospice last week, and unfortunately he passed away. But he was a friend to everybody that knew him. I could tell you that. He was a good player and a good friend. And
all right, there we go. Blue Jays first play of the second half, handed off to Jackson. Comes near side, and he gained of 2. He's second down 8.
Raider Jackson on the carry.
And coming out in the second half, Kevin, scoring a touchdown, it's huge for us, huge for our momentum. And obviously, if we can get a stop here, force a punt, we could really capture the momentum. And
I'm not going to count that one play we had right before that time. We just run the clock out. So really, we've had 5 possessions, 5 touchdowns.
Right.
2 receivers to the left and to the right. They'll send now Morrow in motion across the formation. Jordan takes the pass from center, steps up in the pocket, throws a little. Intercept!
Oh my goodness!
It was deflected. Jackson caught it, and he's still running. He gets tackled at the 44-yard line.
What a great play by him. That was crazy.
Threw it to a receiver like a little slip screen. The defensive back tipped the ball up. Raider Jackson was Johnny on the spot, caught it, and just ran it to the 43.
He came on a very, very shallow crossing route. The quarterback stepped up, only had to throw it about 4 yards in front of him. It was kind of hurried. It was deflected, and then obviously he caught it and made a nice play.
They hand it off to Jackson. This time he goes nowhere. Great job, Jane, Williams, and Krieger on his tackle. Second down and 10. Then we give a shout out to Jeff Doming and Earl Purcell. They're cheering the Patriots on from Metairie. They both graduated in the class of 94. Appreciate you guys. Second down 10. 3 receivers to the left, 1 near side. Jackson lines up to the left of Jordan. Jordan takes the pass from center, rolls left, fires it far side complete at the 49-yard line. That's going to be number 4, Bergen. He caught the ball with his knees on the ground, so he's down. Be 3rd down 4. We're just under 6 minutes to go in the third.
Just a nice, easy hitch route. Again, right in front of the cornerback. Pick up some yardage right there and make it 3rd and manageable here for the Blue Jays.
All right, they'll keep the ball in that far hash mark. They'll have a slot and a receiver to the left, 2 receivers near side. Jordan takes a pass from center, trying to set up some kind of screen, fires a dart over the middle, incomplete. Nice job there. Stipe and Morgan on the coverage. 4th down and 4.
4th down, Jesuit.
Good
And
job
it looks
right
like
there.
there's a Blue Jay that's injured on the field.
Yeah, one of them's down. Good job right there by both of our guys coming up.
That's LaForge.
Attacking the football.
Number 11, Luke LaForge.
I didn't see what happened, but he's on his hands and knees. I don't know if he got hit or cramp. I don't know what's going on with him.
Come on, Big Luke.
Yeah, we know his family. His older brother was the quarterback for Jesuit that beat us in the 14 championship game.
Yep.
Trey.
Good family, man. I tell you what, they're all over River Ridge. What do they have, like 5 brothers? I think.
Yeah.
And they're all over the place.
Well, we know
Good
the
family.
The fallback side, the mom, Colleen.
Yep.
His aunt Colleen, Bridget
Yep.
is his mom. His aunt Colleen is my age. And, of course, Gare. Everybody knows Gare, right?
Yep. I think so. He's River Ridge famous.
But, no, we see him in church all the time. Matter of fact, we're going to be working a Beaufort trip and bringing both Trey and Luke on a trip with us.
Kevin, for this stop in action, I want to say thank you once again to another one of our sponsors at Yaya's Comfort Food. And special this weekend, they have Connor's Creations tamale omelet, tiramisu waffle, grits and greens with smoked brisket.
Is that tomorrow?
Ooh, baby, I tell you what. I don't know, but I'm going to be there. I think it is.
Is that breakfast or lunch?
All of that. Go get it. I tell you what. Tamale omelet, tiramisu waffle, grits and greens with smoked brisket.
That sounds
I'm
like
going to be there,
breakfast.
that's for sure. Appreciate you, Mr. Brian, letting me know. And
have to go there for
go
9
check them
o'clock or
out.
something.
2317 Hickory Avenue right there in Harahan. I'll give him a call, 575-3434. That's Yaya's Comfort Food, just like you like it. Good thing. Luke's up, walking off the field under his own power, and hopefully he's okay. Get back in the game.
It looks like Jesuit will send the punt team out. We'll send Span back deep.
Well, Span's been probably our most consistent guy back there.
Yeah.
Being able to catch the ball, do something with it, and be the most secure, and that's what counts at this point.
Save real estate.
Yep.
We didn't do that against Roma and lost 25 yards by letting the ball roll. Bernardo to punt it. Here's a snap. It's going to be like a rugby style. He's going to run it. And he's in trouble. We just smoked him. Martin, are you kidding me? 4th and 4. He's 15 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and you can think that guy's going to outrun our guy to the corner?
The funny thing is he
What
wasn't
are you
even
thinking?
He didn't get up the field at all. He just came straight to the wide side of the field.
Wow.
And like you said, he looked pretty darn slow and just didn't have it from
Come
the
on.
beginning. But good job by Martin getting up the field, recognizing it, and making a big play. We were getting the ball back regardless, but we'll definitely take this field position right there on the 37. Patriots are looking good.
Wow, what a gift.
Right here with 5:25 in the third. I just got a text from Glenn Tapman. He said it's 21-16, Rummel.
Nice.
St. Aug's coming right back in it.
Gordon, do me a favor. Find out who our deep snapper is, please. 1st and 10, Patriots, 2 tight ends split, far right, out wide right. Barner near hash mark. Will come near side. Guggenheim keeps it, pitches it. Wow. He blindly pitched it, and Goins barely caught it on his fingertips. That would have been dangerous.
Good job of getting out there and getting it. That's having trust in your running back, and Shane having some wheels to go out there and get it.
But you know you better be there.
Oh, yeah, you better be there, and that's why they work on the pitch relationship so much. That one, tonight it's been kind of tight sometimes. That one was really wide, but a good job of him just covering it up and don't make a bad play worse. 2nd and 10.
Kevin,
Yeah, hit me.
we use chain goings when we punt,
Okay.
and Drake when we
The extra points. Okay.
extra point.
I'll come back in a second. That's the reason I asked. 5:18 to go. No gains. 2nd down 10. But, boy, that could have been dangerous. We'll go to the right. Hand off to Goins. Nowhere. 3rd and 10. Reason I asked that, if you remember in the Brother Martin game, Englander is our snapper, and he hurt his leg, and he was in a walking boot the other day. So we have a backup, Shane Goins in punt.
Isn't that
We
funny?
hadn't punted yet, thank
No,
God.
I know.
And then, of course, Drake. And the reason I'm bringing it up, because of Precious points, the snaps have been pretty good. I meant to mention that earlier. We haven't really had any issues on the snaps.
But I tell you what, they said Lil Shane, he could fire it back there. They
Good.
say he does a good job.
All right, 3rd and 10. After the gift from Jesuit, we're going nowhere in 2 plays. Got to convert here. Guggenheim back to pass. Roll says right. He's a fire dart. Yeah. Had a guy wide open, but underthrew him.
He just couldn't step into that ball right there. It almost looked like somebody touched his hand as he stepped in there, but a good job of
Did we go for it or we punted here?
well, I was going to say, at this point on the field,
Probably punt it.
you don't really know where we're at or what we're going to do right after the turnover by them.
We'll
but, yeah,
punt
it
it.
looks like we're going to run the guys in and punt it. So let's see little Shane right here,
There he
number
is.
1.
Sorry, Shane is the deep snapper.
Interested in seeing this.
All right. Besh goes back to the 10. McCready to punt it. Nice.
Nice.
Not too bad. End over end kick. Let's see if we can go. Guys, get down there. Ball hits
Turn
at the
your
5.
head.
Oh, we got deked. And the ball goes in the end zone.
Sure did. I tell you what, though, good job of little Shane stepping in there, making it look like nothing ever happened, just firing that ball. And McCready actually with a pretty good punt. We just couldn't get down there and cover it up. One of those types of punts are the ones that you can actually get underneath and catch.
Yeah.
But sometimes that's hard to get your head up in the air and find the football, and they distracted us on that one. Like you said, they deked us and pulled us away from it, but a good job by them. They're going to get the ball on the 20 with 4:22 left here in the third.
Well, we were given a gift on the fake punt. We sniffed it out and don't do anything with it. But, hey, credit Jesuit's defense for bowing up there. 1st and 10, Blue Jays, 3 receivers to the left, 1 near side. They're going to hand it to, fake the handoff, and the quarterback keeper right at the middle. And he just runs over defensive back to the 39-yard line. I thought they gave it to Williams.
Yep.
We went for the tackle, but he did a great job pulling it, he being Jordan, the quarterback.
Yep. And he's got pretty good wheels.
He
I mean,
does.
he's shown us some athleticism over the last 2 games, and he can definitely run that quarterback draw, get it up in the middle, get some positive yardage and first downs.
Coming into the night, he had just under 3 yards under 500, so 497 yards rushing.
Yeah.
He's obviously clips that tonight. But he's thrown the ball for well over 1,600 yards. And the Patriots do a great job there tackling the running back for loss. Angelo got Williams for a tackle for loss back to the 35-yard line. And Danny, I mentioned in pregame, Angelo is the Catholic League leader with 20 sacks and 11 tackles for loss. He's already had 2 or 3 tackles for loss tonight.
I was about to say he's showing up in a big way in the run game tonight, just being a staple out there. Put that post up on the top of the field, just not allowing anybody to run to him.
2nd down, 13. Jordan fakes the handoff, looks far side. Under pressure, rolls out left, fires it, and it's going to be, good job by him. Just threw it away, threw it out of bounds. I thought for a second as I was watching the far sideline, the receiver did like a little in and out move, or double move on the cornerback. And I think the line pressure wouldn't allow Jordan to throw it. If he'd have had time to throw it, we might have been in trouble.
Maybe had something.
So credit the defensive line by saving that cornerback there because we were beat.
3rd and long here, Kev.
Yep. 3:22 to go in the third. Jordan takes the pass from center, steps up in the pocket, breaks the tackle. Martin had him for the sack. Gene giving him chase, throws it far side, and intercepted. Oh, he dropped it.
Almost.
McMillian had it, and he dropped it. Oh, my goodness.
Nice job. Good stop. Good
when
job.
his back hit the ground, the ball popped out.
I'll tell you what, Jane was moving, trying to get after the quarterback. He had to throw it in a hurry. McMillian was right there. Couldn't come up with the pick, but obviously forced the incompletion. And they're going to go back in the punt formation and obviously not going to fake this one, I bet. 3:13 left here in the third quarter. And but keep your eyes up. Span goes back.
Yeah, Span will be the lone return. We're going to try to hold him here and try to get a good return. I was talking to Coach Kyle before the game, and that's what we're going to look for here. They do the rugby style. This time he does boot it. Low wobbly kick, and this could go out of bounds at the 38 or 39. Let's see where they move it.
First down, John. 30, 40. First down.
40. We'll take it. So with 3:05 to go in the third, 1st and 10 Patriots from their own 40.
See, Kevin, when you have a defense like ours that can match up and play really well, you end up with great field position offensively. You push them back, and all of a sudden their punters forced into a bad situation. They have that rugby-style punt that usually they're going to try to get a bounce off of it, and that one right there hit right at the out-of-bounds, right at about the 40 where they marked it. Great field position for the offense because of the defense being so solid.
Yep.
Time after time after time this year we've gotten the ball on their side of the 50 or in great field position for us. Why is the receiver so deep at the top of it? Okay,
In motion near side. Option top of the field. Guggenheim pitches it to Corey Wren. He's in trouble. And credit them for tackle for a loss back at the 36-yard line.
Yep.
Loss of 4.
Wow. St. Aug is on top 22-21 over Rummel right now.
It's
In the third quarter,
Yeah.
2:55 left.
I'm telling you, St. Aug plays Rummel tough.
Well, I'll put it this way. St. Aug plays everybody tough. St. Aug's been in those wacky games with us where I don't know what the heck's going on. I blink, and the score's tied in the third quarter, and I'm wondering what the heck's going on. What are we doing wrong? But they play well.
Well, look at the NFL talent they always have year in, year out, too.
Well, yeah.
That helps.
Yeah, they got a lot of talent, but they're
Well, they have a Patriot coach them right now.
That's true.
Guggenheim back to pass. Screen set up near side. Oh, they did a good job reading it. Wren, as soon as the ball touched his hands, got tackled immediately.
I tell you what.
That was dangerous.
If that linebacker gets his eyes up to the ball,
Pick
or
six.
defensive lineman, he sees it, he can attack that football. I know Corey's going to catch him, but still, that's a huge play. Colin didn't see him, obviously, and we got to have a lineman come out here and pick him off. But anyway, incomplete pass.
I like the play call. Just the execution didn't work.
Right.
But credit their linebacker for reading it.
Well, and as a quarterback, when you're evading and you're escaping that far, a lot of times when you're backpedaling and throwing it off your back foot 15 yards deep, that thing kind of sails a little bit too long.
3rd and 13. Guggenheim back to pass. Going to throw it deep near side. Taylor, and incomplete. The ball was thrown out of bounds.
Yeah, don't throw it out of bounds.
And
it wasn't that far. It was about a yard out of bounds, and the receiver could still tiptoe that one if he gets to it. But I actually think it was a yard out of bounds and a yard too far downfield. Overthrew him just a tad.
Well,
but Joel's got to go. Get on those wheels.
The last 2 drives, we haven't done anything with it, but we had the gift on the previous drive. So the Jesuit defense has made some adjustments.
Shane Goings is still lining up over the football.
Bashir will stand back around the 25-yard line for the Blue Jays. McCready to punt it. Nice snap. Oh, wow, McCready booms it. Oh, hit that guy.
Hit our helmet.
That's okay. Just roll out of bounds at the 14-yard line. There's a flag on top of the field, around the 48. There's a flag on the 48. Let's see what that's about. But I wanted to mention that earlier about the deep snap because Englander has been a really good deep snapper. And we take that for granted.
No doubt.
And when you get a guy, he's injured. I don't know if he can come back. He was in a walking boot. Maybe he comes back next week. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know.
Right.
And I thought about it the other day when I saw him, like, man, he's going to snap for us.
Could be.
That's precious points.
That's right. I was about to say, you're talking about
look,
the
we lose the
phase
Rummel
of the
by
game.
1. That's a difference,
That could be huge down the stretch. But obviously, like the coach has said, Shane stepped up in practice, threw that ball back there and said, what the heck? We didn't even know he could do it.
Well, if you remember, there's a flag on Jesuit. If you remember, he got hurt early in the game against Pearl Martin. The next time we scored, it was an adventure. The snap was high.
Right.
And we called fire and then just didn't convert on it.
Interesting. And
that
that
one,
I think what they're talking about, Kevin, is it bounced off of one of our guys' helmets.
It did, but it was a flag on top of the play.
And it advanced. So I don't know where they're going to set the ball. And like you mentioned, they had a flag on top of it. So let's see what they call here. And maybe where the spot of the ball is going to end up being. And I think the official is standing on the 34 where it hit us, and then it bounced over here closer to about the 25. But let's see what they're calling. Holding
on Jesuit.
On Jesuit. Illegal touching by the Patriots, and then and holding on Jesuit.
The call is holding against the Blue Jays.
Let's see where they spot
Did a lot of hand motions, but I didn't understand half of it.
Still unsure.
But it's not an illegal touch on us. It's just down there.
No, it's not illegal.
I mean, the ball hit him on the head.
Right.
On the fly.
By the Patriots.
All right, they're going to move the ball back to the 15-yard line.
15-yard line, first down, Jesuit.
So the Blue Jays will have it 1st and 10 at the 15 with 1:54 to go in the third. But the Patriots have them doubled up, 34-17. All right, let's see if the defense get another stop.
What's the Catholic score? We know, Kevin? What was it last?
It was 14-3 at half, Catholic.
It's still 14-3.
Got it. Jackson broke a couple tackles, but he's a tackle for a loss. Great job there. Williams. Jane finished them all. Big E got him first. Officially a loss of 1. Second down 11 at the 14.
1:30 and counting left here in the third quarter. Jesuit's trying to put something together here.
Yep. They'll send more emotion across the formation. So Trips top of the field.
Got him
He's
in the
wide open
flat.
the flat. Don't hit him. They're going to throw it deep. And, yep. Stipe was underneath him.
Well, they had him over the top, but they also had a guy in the flat, Kevin. If he hits him early,
Profit.
Never go broke on Profit in the flat. He's got him. He could walk for a first down.
Yep.
But obviously he was looking for a bigger play. And you know what? Been here, done that. As a QB, when you're down, especially as a high school kid,
Take a shot.
sometimes you press too much. You want to throw the ball downfield instead of just saying, you know what, I'm going to dink it right here. My guy's going to pick up 12 yards. I'm going to move the sticks.
He had him open.
He
I bet
did.
a throw drops in the bucket.
Yep.
It's completion.
No doubt.
All right, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Jordan takes the pass from center, looks near side's in trouble, steps up, breaks the tackle, breaks the second tackle, still running. He's going to take it off. He's to the 25-yard line, and there's a collision, but he has the first down at the 25. Gulling tackled him. It's a first down. He's at the sticks. That's a first down.
And I got a new update.
Yeah.
Missed extra point. Rummel's on top 27-20.
Wow.
Over St. Augustine. They missed the extra point.
Is that third quarter there?
Yeah, third quarter. It is, let me see where they're at in the third quarter. It is 2:30 left in the third, so that is an exciting ball game over on EJ. And, first down for Jesuit, and they're continuing to play hard here late in the third, trying to move the ball, get some more points on the board.
Got some scores courtesy of a good friend of mine, Mike Meyer. I'll read in a second. They'll send receiver motion near side, trips near side, fake the handoff, throw a slant to Best. Best caught it and fell down at the 31.
Yeah, good design play right there, Kevin. Ran a guy up the field, flare route out here, nice and open in the middle. Actually just not a really good throw. He had to dive for it, but there was a lot more there if it hits him running.
Third quarter, Brother Martin 31, Scotlandville 7. Third quarter, Catholic 21, St. Paul's 3.
21-3, you said?
Yes. Under a minute, 33 seconds and counting. Second down and about 4. Fake the handoff. Jordan back to pass. He's under pressure. There's a flag in the play.
That's holding.
Yep. Jordan's just going to throw it away. Yep, and the receiver went out of bounds and came back in, didn't establish. So we'll take the holding penalty for sure. 19.1 to go in the third.
I'm telling you, if you're going to have to block 48, number 48
Can't
for
do
4 quarters, that's going to be tough. And Martin and on that play, actually, that was number 58. Killian.
If we had somebody doing official stats, Jordan has been under pressure several times. He should have been sacked at least 5 times tonight.
Yeah.
But credit him. He's found a way to somehow get out of him.
Yeah, he's done a good job. One time I thought sure we had him, and he just kind of ducked underneath it, made a huge play. But he's done a good job. Like you said, stepping up in the pocket, getting around. He's a good athlete, fast enough, got a strong arm.
Fear's a good motivator.
That's true. That's true. You ever seen it?
They moved the ball back to the 16. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
You ever seen a coyote after a jackrabbit?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't. Jackrabbit wins every time.
Oh, yeah. 2nd and 18. Jordan takes the pass from center, looks to his left. Under trouble, we got him. Oh, he broke it. And we got him again. And that's grounding. That should be grounding.
It is.
They're going to say in the grass. We had him down twice. He wouldn't go down. He's in arms.
They're going to say we sacked him.
So they're going to give us the sack this time at the 8 or the 9.
Yeah. They gave us the sack.
That'll be the last play. They should have been. And that's it. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a John Curtis Christian Patriots 34, the Jesuit Blue Jays 17.
Kevin, I said that little jackrabbit comment. This is a true story.
All right.
So I'm playing football in Canada at Calgary, Alberta, and a hare gets onto the field at like a timeout, and he's in the end zone. and all of a sudden these security guards come out trying to corral him, almost like the cat that came on. And when I tell you this thing ran from the end zone to the other end zone in probably 4 seconds. It was the fastest thing. And the stadium erupted like most excited they've been all game. And it was unbelievable. But I'm telling you, this darn thing was so fast. It was unbelievable to see because you're used to people running down the field. This thing took off. Looked like a damn cheetah running down the field. It was unbelievable. But it was pretty darn cool. But I want to say thank you once again for that third quarter of action to another one of our sponsors. And that's Anytime Fitness of Metairie, 5200 Veterans Boulevard. Damon Lepper, Janice Toops Lepper. They're offering 24/7 access to over 4,000 clubs worldwide. Cardio equipment, strength training equipment, free weights, personal training, small group classes, and of course mention Patriot Nation during sign-up and receive free enrollment and 10% off your monthly membership dues. Anytime Fitness of Metairie, we appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Halftime score was Patriots 27, Blue Jays 17. Only one score in that third quarter. With the 7:46 mark, Corey Wren with a 4-yard touchdown. And McCready with a PAT making it 34-17. That's where it's staying right here in the fourth quarter. It's now 3rd and 26. Ball at the 9-yard line. Blue Jays are now going right to left. Empty set. 3 receivers near side, 2 to the top of the field. Jordan takes the pass and center, throws a quick dart. And he's going to be tackled immediately at the 15-yard line. Gain of 6, now make it 4th down.
Yeah, Morgan,
and 21.
Morgan brings him down like he should right when he catches the football, and they're going to be 4th and super long here, so we're going to force him into a punting situation. Kevin, but this is when, hopefully, if the punt is decent, you can have an awesome special teams play. They're deep in their territory. You got all the room you want to work with. Caleb Spain's going to stand right at about the 50-yard line. Maybe we'll make something happen.
Ganaldo, the punter, he's standing at the goal line. Little rugby style kick, wobbly kick. Hits at the 40, going to roll. Just get away from it, Caleb. Get away from it. And the ball's going to roll to the Patriot 38-yard line.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nope. So with 11:10 to go in the ball game, 1st and 10 Patriots from their own 38.
And obviously 34-17, the ball game is not even close to being over here. With 11:10 in the fourth quarter. Our starters are all in there, and they got to do something with it on this drive, be able to get out of the ball game, put this thing away. But a lot of time left here to be able to do something, and offense has to sustain this drive and methodically move the ball down the field. Don't give their offense the ball back, and put points on the board.
Goins and Wren on the halfback. Goins near side, Wren the left side halfback. Will come near side. Goins takes it over center. And he got it to the 43-yard line. He just shot through the hole and then ran to the second level, and the linebacker just stood him up. Gain of 5, though. 2nd down 5.
Yeah, so quick. We got a lot of backs. And it feels like I say this each and every year is that we have so many backs. We have so many guys that can check into the ball game and do some damage and do something. But that's kind of how we've always been. You know, we have guys that are from freshmen all the way to seniors that can go in there and make big plays.
Yep. All right, ball in the middle of the field. We'll line up 2 receivers to the left. 10:30 and counting. Guggenheim comes near side, hands it to Goins. He break a couple tackles. He's to the 50, 45. And he's tackled at the Blue Jay 38-yard line. This is the old 30 base over the center. I don't know if I've ever told you the story or not. Coach Rob, we used to go to coaching clinics. You remember we lost to Grace in Georgia a couple years ago? That head coach, Coach CT, didn't notice at the time. Coach told him after the game, I'll never play you again. Coach CT said, why is that? He goes, well, I was a friend of Coach Rob, and we used to go all to coaching clinics, and they're hard to defend. But Coach Rob spoke for an hour on how to block for 30 base on different defenses.
Yep, I can believe that.
Crazy, huh? Ball in the near hash mark, 1st and 10 from the 38. Guggenheim goes to the left, hands it off to Corey Wren. Breaks a couple tackles, there's a flag, possible hold. All right, former teammate of mine, Gerald Mitchell, checking in. In the third quarter, he's got Seanog 28, Rummel 28.
Whew. Wow. That's a fun game.
That's the most points Rummel's given up all year.
Well, I thought Rummel
They did. St. Aug's missed extra point.
Oh, St. Aug did. Okay.
28-28 now. All right, moves the ball back to the 45-yard line. It's going to be first down and 17. That's an odd down and distance.
Yeah.
The ball's about 3 yards inside the near hash mark. Guggenheim, counter option, near side Goins, gets the handoff. No gain. It'll be second down.
Well, our offensive lineman looked like he stood up, turned around, we ran right into him. I'm not sure if he was trying to pull.
Actually lost a 1.
Or what happened. Yeah, we definitely lost a yard on that play.
Second and 18, ball at the 46.
Come on, Kevin, we've been stifled the last few drives. We've got to be able to make something happen and get some more points on the board like we talked about.
Well, that's been Jesuit's strength, both offensive and defensive lines. And as we all know, the defensive coordinator for the Blue Jays is a fellow Patriot. Troy Baglio.
Yep.
He knows as well. He was an all-state offensive lineman.
Tell you what, that sucker was good, man.
Jay Eckert, you still listen. Correct me if I'm wrong. He went to Southeast Missouri State with Jay.
Yeah.
But I believe that's when he changed over to defense in college, I believe.
Really?
But I might be wrong, but nonetheless. Timeout on the field. It's 8:43 to go in the ball game. It's the Patriots 34, the Blue Jays 17.
I can remember this, though. When I was in 8th grade, like at the end of the season, the coaches kind of wanted some of the 8th graders to start coming to that practice.
Right.
And the first day I showed up, Baglio pulled on like a 32 text or something. Smashes this kid. He must have hit him. The kid must have flew 3 yards. And I looked around and I said, I don't know if I belong here yet. I was like, uh-oh. But, it's all good.
Yeah, I wasn't one of those 8th graders that called up. I was a little too little. But I remember being a senior, and some of the 8th graders that called up, one that but when I was a senior, Chris Howard was an 8th grader, and he came out in practice. And, of course, he was an all-stater and ended up going to Michigan and was on Michigan's 1997 National Championship and Rose Bowl championship team. Taylor needs back up. All right, here we go. Second and 18. Counter pass. They're going to keep it. Guggenheim breaks the tackle. There's a flag on the play. Nice run there, but let's see.
Flag on the play.
Are they saying a hold by the receiver?
I don't know. I definitely didn't see that, Kevin. I thought they were going to call him.
Or was it an interior, like one of the linemen, maybe a block below the waist, maybe?
I don't think they're saying it's on the receiver, but I thought he came back in and turned to him. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Moves the ball all the way back to the Patriot 43.
Golly.
We've got to be at least 120 yards on penalties tonight.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, Jay reached out to me. So, yeah, they moved him in college, and he had to block him in practice because he was a beast. I bet. Jay was a manager at Wallboy, as was Coach Jeff Curtis when I was a senior 31 years ago.
Wow.
Second and 32. Guggenheim back to pass. Fires a bullet down as a post, and it's incomplete. Just underthrew Taylor by 5 yards.
Well, Colin, I'll tell you this. He definitely took too many steps on his drop. He's going to his left, and he looked like he kind of had like a 7
drop.
like a 7-step drop instead of a five. Quick, flip your hips and let it go. And that's what happens sometimes with QBs. It's not about not being able to throw it far enough. It's about being on time. And on that one, he just took too long and underthrew it. But I'd like to see Joel locate that ball and at least try to come back to it. I know it was underthrown a little bit, but at least make a collision with a DB or something, come back and make it happen. But obviously that was tough.
All right, 3rd and 29. What do you think we're going to draw a play here to Goins? Nope, we're going to do a pass instead. Guggenheim throws it backside, caught by Taylor into Blue Jay territories, and we out of bounds at the 39-yard line.
And that was a much better drop. Went to his left side, flipped his hips, threw the ball on time, nice
now
completion.
Now it's 4th and 10.
That's right.
So gain of, they're going to say 4th and 11, so gain of 18, but still. You're going to punt it. Yeah, I don't know. At this point, if it goes to the end zone, it goes to the 20. You're 18 yards. It's only a net of 18. Why not go for it?
Yeah. Just Sky, just kick that sucker up. Let it roll a little bit.
Go catch it.
Yep.
Best stands at the 10. McCready, nice, end over end. And Best fair catches at the 10-yard line. That's where the Blue Jays will have it. 1st and 10 for no 10 with 7:54 to go in the ball game. It's the Patriots 34, the Blue Jays 17.
And I think there's a penalty at the top of the field about the 28-yard line. I believe it's holding on them. We'll see what the call is here. Yeah, holding on us.
How do you do that when you're running down the field?
Huh. I don't know. Anyway, you listen to us live, JohnCurtisPatriots.com. We're on top, 34-17, 7:54 left here in the ball game, and it's been kind of back and forth in the latter part of the third quarter and here in the fourth quarter.
But I'm thinking, if you're on a punt team, you're running down the field to make a tackle. How are you holding?
Well, unless you're holding up their blocker from going down the field trying to get another block, you can hold.
But it wasn't at the line of scrimmage. It was down the field. That's just a rare call unless it's running down the field. I just don't understand if you're running, how would you hold somebody?
Oh, I've been there, done that. No, I'm joking. Here we go. Let's make it happen. Defense.
So they move the ball to back. The 10. Where do they move it?
It's like the
20. All right, from the 10 to the 20.
Call is holding against the Patriots.
All right.
First down for the Jesuit.
So it's almost like we kicked it in the end zone then.
Yep.
All right, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Now they'll send Moore in motion across the formation. Jordan's going to roll to his right. Fires a pass along the sideline and incomplete. Caught it out of bounds.
Nice back shoulder throw by the quarterback. I thought initially if they caught it, I think he was a little bit too far out of bounds, but you'll see a quarterback roll to the right side, top of the field, and they'll just kind of flood that side with receivers, a couple out routes, maybe a guy vertical, maybe a guy sticking in the middle. But it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
Yep, 7:49 to go in the ball game.
Empty set.
Yep, 3 receivers near side, 2 top of the field. Jordan looks near side under pressure, throws it incomplete. Williams got in his face quickly.
Ooh, he was there quick. I tell you what, they Angelo and Jashawn basically meshed right there over the ball. Jashawn squirted out right there at the line of scrimmage and got right in the quarterback's face. He had to get rid of it early. Almost got to the receiver, but it's going to bring up 3rd down and 10.
7:46 to go in the ball game. All right, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Jordan looks to his left, comes near side, has a lot of room to run. Now he reverses his field. He's in trouble.
That's a clip.
Oh,
yep.
We almost tackled him for a safety, but he got the ball off. But there's a flag in the play. He looked like Fran Tarkenton running around the field like that. He almost got a safety, though.
Good athlete, though.
Yeah.
But, yeah, they definitely – Jashawn Williams got pushed in the back. Definitely a clip, so let's see what we have here, where they're going to end up. It's going to be third and forever.
I just decline and make them punt.
Yep. I say the same thing.
$7:37 to go in the ball game.
What you think? Maybe go after this punter?
Yeah, let's try to set up a return. We hadn't had one since Moby Dick was a minnow.
Problem is we haven't been able to get a return because of this rugby style punt.
Right.
I say you go over there. I say you go after him.
But if we can do a better job holding their line at the line of scrimmage, that could buy some time.
Yeah, there's always one guy that sneaks through and gets in our face.
All right, Corey Wren. Oh, get off the field, Morgan. All right, Wren's going to go stand back at the 45. Span's going to come up short.
We got 10 guys, I think. 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we got 10 guys on the field.
That's all right. Rugby style kick. It hit us in the back. God bless America. Nothing you can do about it. First and 10 Blue Jays at the Patriot 46. McMillian was just running back, and the ball just ran up on him, hit him in the hind end. So the Blue Jays get a break with 7:28 to go.
Dang.
Nothing you can do about that.
7:28, 34
But that's
to
what
17.
that's what that rugby-style kick does. It's more of a line drive.
Yep.
And
That's what I'm saying. With that style punt, it's hard to set up a return with that thing bouncing on the ground. I'd say you go after him, try to get in his face, but
that would be an automatic Peter. Just everybody get out the middle of the field.
that's right.
All right, the Blue Jays back on the field now. 3 receivers near side, 1 top of the field. Jordan looks near side, throws it deep, has a guy down the seam. Morrow caught, 5-10, touchdown. He just went right down the field. We didn't even guard him. He caught it in stride.
Well,
6 points.
Angelo was lined up as the nose. They had good, solid protection for the quarterback. He was able to drop back, throw that thing down the field. How we let a guy get behind us again at this point in the game, I have no idea. There's no safety help. The corner wasn't deep. I don't know how in the secondary we allow guys to get by us. I just don't know.
Corbello, the PAT. It's good. So with 7:20 to go in the ball game, it's now the Patriots 34, the Blue Jays 24.
Got another update.
All right.
St. Aug is on top, 34-28.
Wow. Yep, Mike Myers sent it to me again. Thank you guys for keeping us in the loop. Yeah, Mr. Mancuno, I agree with you, buddy. He just sent us a text. One knows ever a game where we can go where we don't get one back on special teams.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Man, we talk about frustrating sometimes.
Very astute observation.
I'll tell you what, sometimes, Kevin and I are speechless up here on how many times we're going to let this happen. And here's the thing. This is what aggravates us. We know that's not how we're coached.
Nah.
We're not coached this way. But on special teams, it has continuously been an Achilles heel of ours.
All right, so here we go with the kick. They've been squib kicking it, so
Yeah.
this could be an adventure.
Probably a little too early for an onside kick, but
No, but you can still do that.
you never know. Oh, yeah, they're definitely going to,
like you're saying, go
not
guns
kick
a-blazing.
it deep for sure.
Yeah, Gerald Mitchell also 34-28. St. Aug missed the PAT. 9:03 to go in that ball game. Here's the kick. Kick deep. And
Might be out of bounds.
Wow. That's not what he wanted to do. I
No.
understand what they want to do. Kick it over the
No.
second line, get in bounds, and hopefully you run your guys
Yeah.
down there and get it.
A little sky kick kick down here to the bottom, but obviously he didn't want it to go out like that. We're going to get the ball in the 35-yard line, take it, and maybe do something with it, or just run this clock out, Kevin.
No.
Honestly, we need to run the ball right at him, continue to get first downs, and just let the clock run. But
our last 3 possessions have gone to no points, and they gave us a gift 3 possessions ago.
Right.
We got to take advantage of this now. All right, so the ball's at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, honestly, I just don't like where we are right now in this game. Letting them back in it. We have not really done anything offensively. The last few drives, we got to get some more points on the board and put this thing away.
Yep. All right, well, maybe this that touchdown by Jesuit lights a fire in this. Ball in the near hash mark. Guggenheim comes near side, gets it going over the center. Maybe one. That play needs to go on the shelf tonight.
Yeah.
We did that play over the center 3 consecutive drives against Rummel and went into a brick wall. It's kind of like running Leonard Fournette against Alabama all game long up the middle.
Yeah.
Ain't going to happen. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9. .650 to go. The Patriots have 2 timeouts left. The Blue Jays have 3. Ball in near hash mark. We moved. Milk back 5 yards. God bless America.
Come on, guys. Let's go. Speak up. Stay on sides. Let's do what we need to do, especially here late in the fourth quarter.
We have to have at least 120 yards in penalty yards.
Golly.
Easily.
Well, if you can remember, against Rummel, I don't know how many penalties we had.
9
I think
about 100.
Yeah, we had like 9. They had like 2.
4.
Yeah, 4. So,
Yeah,
I mean, we just, it'll kill you. It'll kill you down the stretch.
Second down, 14 from the 31. Oh, he jumped again. Come on, man.
Flag on the play.
God bless America.
Hey, does anybody know that rule?
Yeah. Offensive penalty. The clock continues to run. Offensive penalty.
Moves it back to the 26.
Penalty against the Patriots, a false start.
Second down, 19.
Second and 19.
That is just stupidity.
Yeah. That's
Clock is running, 6:05.
Here we go, Colin. Make something happen.
Quick zip near side. Wren has it, and he gets it to the 30. Gain of 4.
Yeah, that's not Wren. That's Ward.
Ward, I'm sorry.
Ward had
There's
that
two.
one. And Wren was to the top of the field.
And looks like there's an injury.
Yep.
Like a Blue Jays injured on the field. So, injury timeout, 5:44 to go in the ball game. It's the Patriots 34, the Blue Jays 24.
Hawkins is off
Hey, come on, call
the field under his own power, goes to the
Ah,
sideline.
man.
And it looks like we're going to get,
We'll be playing a third down and
he's going to get up on his own power and going to be okay. And we got to make it happen here, Kevin. It's
Well, you know what? If we run the ball and we don't make the first down, they're going to call a timeout. So, you know
Right.
what? Throw it.
yeah, you might have to, and that's what we've been kind of saying. You might be forced into a situation where they're basically you have to throw it, or they're baiting you into throwing it. And you have to have the ability to be able to attack.
3rd and 15. Guggenheim back to pass. He's under pressure, and he falls down to 20. Wow. We gave him a gift. He tried to avoid the sack.
Yep.
And in doing so, stubbed his toe and fell down to 20. 4th and a mile. And the Blue Jays call their first timeout.
And Kevin, for that stop in action, I want to say thank you to one of our own,
25 for the Patriots.
Dr. Donald Fallbacher, John Curtis graduate, and today a primary care doctor at East Jefferson General Hospital. When you or someone you care for needs the highest levels of personalized primary care, turn to Dr. Donald Fallbacher, someone who grew up here, stayed here, practices medicine in this region, and of course he loves the Patriots. Thank you, Dr. Fallbacher, for your continued support of our school and our teams. For any East Jefferson General Hospital primary care physician, dial 456-5000. Of course, you can ask for Donald D. Dr. D. Give him a call, 456-5000. East Jefferson General Hospital, we appreciate your support of the Patriots.
All right, we got to hope McCready flips the field here.
Come on, Kel.
And then the defense needs to stop. Well, you know, this is 4-down territory from here on out, so 5:13 to go in the ball game. But credit Jesuit for hanging on. And we said in the pregame, they have gotten better since we beat them by 21 in October.
No doubt about it. Well, here's the thing.
And you let this team hang around long enough, they can bite you.
They have the big guys, and obviously they have some skill to boot. And their quarterback is playing well, and he's playing efficient. And, our offense really just hasn't done much in this second half. And
all right, McCready stands back at the 5. Best is going to stand around the 46 of Blue Jays. Wobbly kick. Besh going to let it hit the ground. Nice roll. 40, 35, 34-yard line. So with 4:58 to go in the ballgame, the Blue Jays will have it 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
33, first down, Blue Jays.
All right.
There we go, 4:58 left. 34-24, Patriots are on top. What about a Brother Martin score?
It was 31-3 in the third. Brother Martin.
Yeah, that's a lot different than I thought it might be, honestly.
Yeah, because Scotland got some athletes.
Yeah.
All right, 3 receivers near side, 2 top of the field. Jordan looks near side, fires it. Going to be incomplete. Just too high for the intended receiver, Milano. He hadn't caught a pass since the first quarter.
Yeah.
That opening drive.
And this is when the defensive front pins their ears back and goes and gets the quarterback. Put your best 3 or 4 in there. Let them rush the passer, and let's go get them.
All right, they're going to put Angelo over the center.
Big E's out. Put another defensive end in.
Harris comes in. Jordan back to pass, steps up in the pocket, breaks a couple tackles, runs to his right. He's going to run, breaks another tackle. There's a holding call. He's going to have the first down in a few yards more, but that'll come back.
Flag on the play.
We go holding penalty, back them up. 4:46 left here in the fourth.
Yep.
Got some exciting football going on in Louisiana right now.
And give a shout out to Mr. Don and Miss Peggy Abity. Listen to us in West Vigo. And I agree with Mr. Don. It's unnecessarily close.
No doubt about it. Yeah, we're not.
Here's an update. Brother Martin 40, Scotlandville 7. 40-7, Brother Martin. .446 to go in the ball game. It's now second down and long. Danny, they marked that off from where to spot it. That was behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
The ball is at the 17-yard line.
Second and forever.
Yep.
Got to go get the quarterback.
Yep. Jordan looks far side, throws it. Intercepted at the 25-yard line. That's going to be Morgan. He's running around like a sprayed roach. He's at the 15 and goes down to the 14-yard line.
Good job.
So with 4:34 to go in the ball game, 1st and 10 Patriots at the 14-yard line. That's the turnover we've been looking for.
And they got some, I don't know what's going on at the top of the field, but they have another penalty. It'll be interesting to see what they call here.
Something happened after the play?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely almost looked like a fight over there.
Catholic 21, St. Paul's 10. 8 minutes ago in that ball game. Thank you, Michael Meyer. It's been a while since we had an interception.
Right. I'm interested to see what happens here. We're calling it on both. And
I didn't see it.
well, it's they called it on
Both teams?
They could, I think.
So nullifying penalty, so it's going to be the first down to 14?
Yeah, I didn't see the action. I don't know what happened. Yeah.
All right, we got to get some points
Offsetting
here.
penalties anyway. Good play by our defense finally to get the ball back. 4:34 left here. Got to get some more points on the board like you said.
All right, ball on the left hash mark. Twins receivers near side. We'll send the outside receiver in motion. And there's a flag in the play. All sides on us.
Ooh.
Oh, my goodness.
Man, we're gonna go nuts up here. Seriously. Wow.
That's sloppy. You know what? Catholic and Rommel would take us behind the woodshed the way we got in these penalties.
Or St. Aug, because St. Aug's got the ball with 4 minutes left, and they're up 34-28. Appreciate these updates. It's an exciting one there.
I'm not surprised with that.
Well, St. Aug could have beat them last time.
St. Aug, yeah. St. Aug's got some athletes.
St. Aug.
Oh, we jump offside. You got to be
Are
kidding
you kidding me? What are we doing? Come on. We need to start smacking some heads down there. This is getting ridiculous.
Oh, my goodness.
This is not how we coach these guys. This is sloppy football.
I'll tell you what. The Patriots are about to start activating my Tourette's.
Yeah. Seriously.
Oh,
goodness.
This is broadcast in a second.
Come on now.
What are we doing?
Wow. I don't know. I mean, I guess these guys are getting excited and want to come off the ball, but goodness gracious.
Come
if
on,
it gets
man.
this bad, you start looking in at the football lineman.
Ball is at the 24. So we lined up offsides, and then we jump offsides. Haven't even snapped the ball yet. It's 1st and 20 with 4:27 to go. Quarterback keeper goes nowhere.
Moving hot on the carry.
Yeah, and you know, I see the shift. You know, they're running a little shift down there, and maybe our guys are seeing it and jumping off sides. I have no idea, but goodness, they've been doing it all game. I mean, keep your head up, listen to the cadence. Same quarterbacks in the game. 2nd and long.
I would not be surprised if I look at the box score and we have 150 yards in penalties.
Seriously.
Coach Butch, that O-line might need midnight practice.
Yeah, you're right.
Twins receiver near side, quick zip. Corey trying to turn the corner. Jesuit does a great job stringing him out, and they're going to sling him backwards to the 32-yard line. We are going backwards on penalties and in that.
Seriously.
We have to get a first down at the 4.
It might be time to just
do like Barry Bryant used to do, punt on 3rd down.
Yeah, we might just have to kneel the ball, take some time off the clock, and let our defense win it. This is some sloppy football being played by the Patriots. Let's just get out of here. It's 3:25 left in the 4th quarter. We're on top 34-24. You listen to us live on JohnCurtisPatriots.com.
Yeah, Jesuit calls timeout.
And Jesuit's going to call timeout. Hopefully that could give us a little breather. We can get off the field, talk to these coaches, and obviously Coach JT's out there on the field, and he wants to have a word with the official as well.
All right, the ball's on the 29. It's 3rd and 25. You and I have not called a sloppy game like this in a long time.
No, and JT's all up on him, though, so I'm not sure exactly what he's calling. But
well, that last play, credit Jesuit defense.
Not excited.
But that was just a good defensive play. Jesuit just ran it.
He is excited, excuse me.
But the offsides and lining up offsides, that's inexcusable.
It's undisciplined. I mean, that's not what we pride ourselves on. So, you know what? Let's hush that with getting a nice, awesome, explosive play right here. Make something happen, get some points on the board, and get the heck out of here.
Yeah, we probably don't get the first down. Cut it in half and throw McCready out there and kick a field goal.
Why not? Why not? You got a senior kicker who's done a great job all year. Line him up, try to put the boot to it and make something happen. But let's see what the play call is here on this play. It's 3rd and 25.
Yeah, we got to get to the 4. All right, let's see what happens. Ball in the near hash mark. We'll go to the left. Guggenheim's going to keep it, and he's going to drag a few guys to the 22-yard line. I'll kick a field goal from here.
Yeah, why not?
Jesuit called the last time out.
Yeah, I would too. Why not?
3rd and final timeout for Jesuit.
All right, 2 minutes to go in the St. Aug game. They have the ball, and they lead 34-28. That would be the biggest upset.
That would be
on the Division I side.
That would be unbelievable. I sure hope that doesn't happen, though, because I want to be able to play him again. I want to be able to play him again.
Hey, the Mullers are listening to us as they drive back from Gulf Shores. Appreciate you. And say go Patriots. Thank you.
But I will say this again.
All right, hit me.
Good teams win in September, October, and November. Great teams win in December. And that's the way it's always been. That's the way it's always going to be. So some of these teams around the state are going to step up, win these games, continue to move forward, and some of them aren't. I'll leave it at that. But the best will be there.
I'm being nice. I'm going to chalk this sloppiness up to having an off week last week.
Seriously.
Wow. We got to improve next week. Should we hold on here? 3:27. That's a lot of time. All right, it's 4th and 18. And the offense is on the field, so we're not going to try to attempt the field goal. Is this where we fake inside the line of scrimmage and send a tight end down the backside?
Hey, why not? Make it happen. Here we go.
All right, split twins. We had twins top of the field, split near side. Goins is a lone running back.
Goins is lined up like he's in the eye, standing up.
Yep, Guggenheim back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Fires it in and out of the hands of the receiver. And he had the first down. That
Ogeron had it. He came back to the football, and he was about 4 yards shy.
He'd have gotten the first
but
down.
I think he would have gotten it for sure. You're right.
All right, so the Patriots turn the ball over on downs. 3:21 to go in the ball game. 1st and 10 Blue Jays at their own 22.
Good job of Collins stepping up in the pocket and trying to deliver a strike. That was a tough catch, but, I mean, we should have made that one.
Yeah, but the Patriots still lead it 34-24. Yeah, the tight end just ran a long, deep curl. Just in and out of his hands. All right, here we go. 3 receivers to the right, 2 near side. Empty set for Jordan. Jordan takes the pass from center, looks near side, throws it. Caught in the flats, puts a move on the defensive back.
Keep him in
bounds. Out of
bounds.
bounds at the 30.
Ah, goodness.
That's Bergen on the catch. Gain of 8. 3:12 to go. They have no timeouts. Got to keep them in bounds.
Yeah, keep the guy in bounds. Go sack the quarterback. Come on, defensive front. Where's Angelo?
Bottom of the field here. No. It's
No.
going to roll to the right. They're going to throw it wide open in the flat. Caught by Morrow. Has the first down. And they stopped out of bounds at the 36.
Yeah, he's out of bounds again. Nice job. Good management by their quarterback. Getting out of the pocket, dinking and donking down the field. Good job by their receivers getting out of bounds. Saving the clock.
Angelo comes in
304.
now.
There you go. Number 48. Like to see him in the ball game
He needs to
times
stay
like
in the ball
this.
game.
Yeah, no doubt. Maybe even put Connor Ogeron on the edge here. Let him rush a little
Well,
bit.
you got Martin on the far side, Angelo near side.
Nothing wrong with that.
White over the center. Trips near side. They cut Angelo down near side.
Go get him.
Ball thrown. Caught at the Patriot 45. Breaks a couple tackles. He's still going to
Tackle
the
him.
35-yard line.
Man,
That's Besh.
DBs try to rip for the football
2:56 to go in the ball game. The Blue Jays are moving.
when it's not that situation, and just got to make the tackle. There we go, Elanus.
We got to get off the field. Hurry up. 3 receivers top of the field. Jordan looks that way. Fires it. Steps up. Boy, how did we not get him? Rolls his right. Has a lot of run room. Hit the first down or more. He's at the 20. Goes out of bounds at the 15. 2:41 to go in the ball game.
Well,
He has avoided at least 10 sacks tonight.
at least this is
At least.
exciting, that's for sure. 2:41 left, 34-24. Patriots on top, but Jesuit is driving. Continue to stop the clock by getting out of bounds. Doing the right things offensively, and Patriots need to come up with a big one.
Officially the 14-yard line. Twins receivers to the top and near side. It's in the receiving motion near side. Jordan looks back this way. Oh, he puts a move on Williams.
keep contained.
Fires in the end zone. Incomplete. Woo, he skipped it to him. Coach is arguing they might have had a lineman downfield, but I didn't see. I was watching the quarterback.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Martin
sure
had
either.
a beat on him. I tell
He
you,
had him.
Jordan just put
But
a move on him.
You got to rush that upfield shoulder.
Yeah.
He dipped inside. The quarterback dipped, got outside, and
All right.
tell you what. Now
Second and 10.
Now it's getting fun.
Yep. Second and 10 from the 14. Jordan back to pass. Looks near side. Throws a fade route. And, he had him open, too.
He did.
Had him open.
He had him.
Wow. Morrow was just streaking down the sideline. And
That was a straight fade, right?
Yeah.
Well, how does he?
A good throw. That's a touchdown. 2:29 to go. Third and 10 from the 14.
Again, how we? I just don't understand. I don't understand. Somebody's gonna have to explain this to me.
Well, we're going to get out this ball game first.
I don't get it.
Game is far from over.
Come on, let's go. Make a play. Come
All
on,
right.
defensive line.
3 receivers near side.
Get
2 top
after
of the field. Jordan
Here it comes.
steps up in the pocket. Going to run. Though he fires a pass. Oh, had a guy open, but just couldn't connect. That was Bergen. Did a little wheel route, and he got open late. They just couldn't connect, and they're going to try to kick the field goal here.
Yeah, try to kick the field goal.
That's not a bad move.
No, you preserve the clock. Kick the onside kick.
We don't know
Our
what we're
coaches are going crazy up here, trying to get the proper rotation in the ball
We
game.
gotta
You
hurry
better
up, get off the field. We're lollygagging around. They could have snapped the ball and got
Let's
us
just-
the numbers.
Let's block this one and get out of here. I
31-yard
don't
field
think we
goal.
have 11
Snap,
on the
plays,
field.
kick is up, and it is good.
He got it.
So
Count
with
'em.
2:19 to go in the ball game, it's now Patriots 34, Blue Jays 27.
We got 9 guys on the field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys.
So a 31-yard field goal closes the gap.
Unbelievable. Here we go. Hey, you know what? That's what high school football is all about. You got to love this stuff.
All right.
The position you want to be in.
The all-important onside kick.
Wow.
Well, the momentum's on Jesuit's side. We have done nothing offensively since the 7:46 mark of the third quarter.
Oh, baby. And Rummel is getting beat by St. Aug right now with 1:48 left, 34-28.
Wow. Well, let's focus on this one now.
Yep. Let's get this one done. Secure the football and get the heck out of here.
All right. It looks like they're going to kick it to that far side. It'll be an onside kick for sure. And we got it. Ooh, that was a hot potato, too.
Yep. That was one of those you just let go through.
Yep. All right, so with 2:17 to go in the ball game, the Patriots will have it first and 10 at their own 43.
Woo! Come on, let's get a first down.
Ball security.
Put it to bed.
Hey, Coach, we need a left.
Ball security. And do not jump off sides. They have no timeouts left, so they cannot stop it. 2 first downs should do it because they cannot stop it. More importantly, stay in bounds. Do not run out of bounds.
Right.
2 tight ends split near side, balls on that left hash mark. We look confused. We're lining up span like in the victory formation, and we kneel it. Do we have enough time?
Yeah, because they have no timeouts. So
all right, Brother Martin beat Schuylerville 40-7.
Wow.
But with a 40-second clock,
Right. Well,
we might have enough time.
yeah, you should.
We might be able to run it out here.
40, 80, 120, 160. We should be good.
Well, the good news is he can see the play clock over here on the right and snap it with 2 seconds. 140 and counting. Snaps it with 1.
Go get him!
He goes down at the 38-yard line.
I mean, and they're starting that 40-second clock like
Starting.
immediately.
He might have to run around a little bit.
Yeah.
Got 1 play left.
1:15 to go. 23 seconds on the play clock. We got to run some time off on this play.
Yep. We're going to take a delay of game. No.
No. Let's see. 57 seconds. Guggenheim fakes a kneel and then runs forward to the 40. All right, 40. There's a 3-second difference.
Yep.
What's not, Coach? We got 6 seconds.
We're gonna have to punt it. We could take it. We could call timeout and we have to punt it.
It's the fastest 40-second clock I've ever seen.
Well, they're starting it pretty quick too.
Right.
Late flag. Late flag.
Does that stop the clock, Coach? No. Should be 15. Yeah, but is it going to start?
All of our guys are on our side. Their guys, I don't know what the flag is.
No, me either.
I just saw a flag fly late.
Talking back and forth too much. I don't know. Extracurricular. Who knows? I don't know why they're throwing silly penalties.
Unsportsmanlike on us. So
Oh,
we must have
God.
said something.
They love it.
Yikes.
They love it.
Why can't we keep our mouth shut?
I don't know. But
Get in the huddle.
it's
Shut
like,
up.
I don't know. And he's official sometimes.
Well, no, that's
Come
on
on,
us.
man. I know,
Just
but
shut your mouth
golly.
and then be quiet.
Hey, Terry. Tell Austin and Will.
All right, it's 27.9 on the game clock, 25 seconds on the play clock. It's 4th and 29.
Come on the other side. On the other side.
I don't think they're going to start the clock. They moved the ball back to the 23. Yeah, see, just the play clock starts. So that's how big that penalty is.
Yeah, it's huge.
We'd have punted it with 6
Huge,
seconds.
right.
Now we got to punt it with 27 and no time on the clock.
And I think we have no idea who's on the field, who's off the field. I think we're
Just take a delay game.
totally confused.
Call timeout. We're good. Coach JD, call timeout.
Goodness gracious.
We look like we don't know what we're
This
doing.
is bad.
Seriously, we do not look like we know what we're
You're
doing.
right. Come on, let's get out of here, man. Come on. Let's go. Talk. Call everybody to this side. Let's take it easy. Let's do what we need to do. We're going to have
That is the biggest bonehead penalty of the night on us.
Right.
We run the clock down to 6 seconds before we have to punt it. But because
I'll tell you what.
said something ugly on the field, it's a 15-yard penalty.
what's going to be interesting here is where are they going to line up? Are they going to try to come after the punt?
Yeah.
Are they going to try to have a returner back there and have
best
a punt
back.
return, and are they going to cover our gunners? And here's the question: if they don't cover your gunners, do you have the guts to throw it outside for a first down, or do you doubt it, or you just try to snap it and kick it away
You punt
with your second string snapper?
No, you punt it.
Tell you,
Because if you incomplete it, they
the
get the ball right
drama
here.
stick. The
You
drama
don't
stick.
give them the ball. You got to
I
punt
know.
the ball.
You got to do what you got to do. This is fun though.
We have been our own worst enemy. And look, credit Jesuit for keep playing. But we have done some sloppy stuff here.
Yep.
And not just the second half, the whole ball game.
No, and they've continued to play. And
All right.
here we go.
Besh lines up around the 43. McCready's at the 9. 27.9 to go.
Just bomb one, McCready.
Yep.
Just send it back there and make it happen.
Hey, move! Hey, move!
Yep, we got a flag.
Sure did.
Wow.
Sure did.
Before the snap.
That doesn't surprise me.
How does that happen?
False start against the Patriots.
It's par for the course tonight, man. Come on. You know that.
Yep.
Wow, what a huge turn of events.
I'm telling you,
We jump.
this is getting crazy.
We get unfortunately we said something bad on the field. Instead of running the clock down to 6 seconds, now we're trying to punt it with 27. We can't get it off because we jump off sides.
Goodness gracious.
Now McCready stands at the 4. Here they come.
Just missed it.
I think he tipped it.
All right, ball's going to hit the 40.
Go get it!
Go get the ball.
Now pick it up and run! Pick it up and run! Picking the ball up!
The ball starting to stop the clock with 13 seconds at the Patriot 39-yard line. So here we go. They partially blocked it, but they did not hit McCready.
Down Blue Jays.
We'd have hit McCready. We'd have hit the punter.
Yeah.
The way things going tonight. So here it is. 1st and 10 Blue Jays from the Patriot 39. They have no timeouts, 13.5 to go.
But what their coach is saying next to me is exactly right. We touch the ball.
Yeah.
If we touch the ball, go get the ball, try to return it.
Right.
If it's a fumble, you get the ball back, but the clock continues to run.
Well,
you got no position.
But credit us. We formed a circle
Yeah,
around
we
the
did.
ball.
No, we did
so-
what we needed to do.
All right.
Woo!
Here we go.
This is what high school football is all about.
We better play somebody deep.
Let's go.
3 receivers to the right, 1 near side. They're going to roll to the right. Fire it deep. And it's going to be intercepted. Intercepted at the 4. Amen. Anzi Swatil. There is a God. Wow. Credit the Blue Jays for not quitting. And with 6.7 to go, the Patriots intercepted. And all we need to do is kneel it down and get out of what may be the ugliest victory in the history of Patriot football. Wow.
Goodness gracious.
I feel like a loss almost, to be honest with you. Good job, man. Yep, thank you. Whew. That was ugly, but hey, credit Jesuit, man. They never quit.
I tell you what, that was rough. That was
You want to be
rough.
you want to be in films tomorrow?
No, I do not. But you know what? Sometimes you got to win the ugly
Well,
ones.
there's a late flag, but fortunately it's not against us.
Not
They moved the
against
ball
us.
to the 20.
Sometimes you got to win the ugly ones. And we did that.
Well, I know it's all about advancing and surviving, but we play like this in Baton Rouge next week against Catholic, we will get taken behind the woodshed.
You ain't lying. Unbelievable, buddy.
6.7 to go, and the Patriots kneel down, and that is going to be it. The John Curtis Christian Patriots defeat the Jesuit Blue Jays 34-27. The Patriots advance to the semifinals next week. The Patriots improved to 10 wins and 1 loss in the season. Jesuit ends their season 7 wins, 5 losses. And Danny, in my opinion, they are a much better team than what their record shows. And they played to the final whistle, and credit the Blue Jays for their efforts tonight.
Somebody just said Rummel just scored to tie with 22 seconds left.
I don't deny that either.
Wow.
I can see that happening.
They kick extra point here to take the lead. Whoa, baby. I tell you what, high school football, it just doesn't get any better. This is some good stuff. Oh, man, trying to get to my post-game sponsor stuff.
Yeah, you guys
here.
hang tight. We'll go through the scoring recap, and then we'll set up next week.
And here it is, premier post-game sponsor, National Temperature Control. They're family-owned and operated with over 40 years of experience in keeping people comfortable all over the greater New Orleans area. Frank Masco Jr. and son Frank III are fully licensed and insured. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment. Some of the services are annual cleanings, preventative maintenance agreements, monthly filter changes, indoor air quality, UV lights, sealing and installing ductwork, air grills, bathroom and kitchen ventilation. They even provide 24-hour service. Give them a call at 504-467-0440 or visit the website at ntcnola.com. National Temperature Control, we appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Well, I think the opening drive of the ball game really set the tone of what the rest of the game was going to be like. The Patriots kicked off the Jesuit, and Jesuit just went on a drive. Look at the Patriots held the Blue Jays around the 22-yard line, but then we jumped off sides as they tried to kick a field goal and extended the drive. And 3 plays later, Jordan hit LaForge on a 7-yard touchdown pass. Corbello added a PAT, and that put the Blue Jays up 7-0 at the 8:58 mark of the first quarter. The Patriots answered it with a 8-play, 70-yard drive, taking 2:38 off the clock. Corey Wren with a 32-yard touchdown run. McCready added a PAT, and that tied the ball game at 7. With 5:10 to go in the first period, Guggenheim hit Davis on a 56-yard touchdown pass. McCready's PAT put the Patriots up 14-7. That was a 1-play drive, 56 yards in distance, 10 seconds off the clock, and that's how the first quarter ended. The Patriots got back on the board with 10:42 to go in the half. Corey Wren with a 5-yard touchdown run. McCready added a PAT, putting the Patriots up 21-7. Cap it off a 9-play drive, going 56 yards in distance and 4:52 off the clock. Jesuit came right back with 7:12 to go in the ball game. Jordan hit Morrow on a 7-yard touchdown pass. Cabello added a PAT, and that made the score 21-14 Patriots. The Patriots came right back with 4:38 to go in the half. Guggenheim had a 5-yard touchdown run. The Blue Jays blocked the PAT, making the score 27-14. And that was a 7-play drive going 70 yards in distance, taking 2:33 off the clock. And then with 3 seconds to go in the half, Corbello hit a 23-yard field goal for the Blue Jays, making the halftime score Patriots 27, Blue Jays 17. The only score in the third quarter was by the Patriots, 7:46 to go in the quarter. Wren had a 4-yard touchdown run. McCready's PAT made it 34-17. That was a 7-play drive going 79 yards in distance, taking 4:09 off the clock. And that was it for the Patriots. The fourth quarter was all Jesuit. The 7:20 mark to go in the ball game, Jordan hit Morrow on a 43-yard touchdown pass. Cabello added a PAT, closing the gap 34-24. And then with 2:19 to go in the ball game, down 10, Jesuit drove down the field, got in the field goal range, and decided on 4th down to kick the field goal, which they did. 31 yards out from Cabello, closed the gap to 34-27. The Patriots got the ball. Jesuit had no timeouts left. The Patriots decided to just kneel it down. The first play, they knelt it pretty quickly. Coach told Guggenheim, hang tight, run the clock down to 2 seconds on the play clock, stand up a little bit, which he did on 2nd down. He did the same thing on 3rd down, but this time he ran up the field a little bit and got about 2 yards. The problem was as the clock was running down, the difference between the play clock and the game clock we would have called timeout with 6 seconds left to go to ball game and then punted. Unfortunately, a Patriot on the field got in an argument with one of the Jesuit players, said something nasty, got a flag thrown on him. So the clock stopped with 27 seconds to go in the ball game. Then we jumped off sides, moving us backwards. Finally, we were able to punt the ball. It was partially blocked. Jesuit got the ball with 13 seconds at the Patriot 39-yard line. They only had one play. Jordan rolled us right through a deep pass, but the Patriots were able to intercept the ball at the 4-yard line and were able to kneel it out and secure the victory 34-17. The Patriots advance to the state semifinals next week in Baton Rouge. They will play the Catholic Bears. Catholic beat St. Paul's 28-10. Though it was a victory, though we secured victory, we advanced in the playoffs. At times, Danny, we looked good offensively, looked good on defensively, but overall, I don't feel good about it because of the sloppiness of all the penalties. We probably had 150 yards with the penalties.
Yeah, it was a little crazy game tonight. Obviously not what we expected or not what we like to see down the stretch, but we did some good things at times, and we did some things not so good at times. There's still a lot of room for improvement. Most of the time at the end of the season, you're not saying that too much. You're hoping that the team is playing together, hitting on all cylinders, and like we mentioned, there's just a little too much sloppiness. So, the question is, Kevin, obviously 6 words to these seniors. How bad do you want it? And that's it. That's what it comes down to. It's a one-game season. You beat Jesuit tonight. Nobody cares at the end of your career that this was a crazy game and you only won by a few points and it got crazy. Nobody cares. Nobody's really probably going to remember. What matters is, in the end, when you play next week and then hopefully play the week after, how bad do you want it? What kind of senior leader are you going to be? What kind of legacy do you want to leave? And is it our time again to hoist that trophy and get those rings and to be champions? So no matter what happened tonight, we won the ball game. That's all that matters. Let's continue to move forward, play like Patriots do as we're coached to do, and continue to be successful.
Well, good news is now we advance. We have practice on Thanksgiving morning. And we encourage all of our alums to show up if you can. If not, we won't have the practice on JohnCurtisPatriots.com via YouTube, but we will have the devotion. You and I will get on about 9 o'clock. We'll talk for about 15 minutes, and then Coach JT will come in and give the Thanksgiving devotion so you can watch that if you can't make it. But if you're in the neighborhood, we encourage alumni, bring your family out there, and I think you'll have a good time. This will be the 44th Thanksgiving practice that the Patriots have had since 1975, 27 consecutive. It means we're in the semifinals, and the good news is the Patriots are 37-3 in semifinal games. But we got to do it on the road. I did it once as a junior. You did it once as a senior. We won several times on the road in the semifinals. It could be done. But Catholic is very good. They're much better than they were last year. We play the way we played today with the penalties. We'll be coming home and won't be playing the state championship game for sure. But let's just flush this tonight. Let's learn from the mistakes.
Yep.
Chalk it up to being off last week for the sloppiness. And look, sometimes we all know we had that one playoff game where it's, I don't say a near-death experience like what Romo's experiencing.
Yeah.
Our sloppiness kind of made the game closer what it should have been. Hopefully we get it out of our system. And from this point forward next week, and hopefully the following week in the state championship game, we play a lot better, and we're hosting up state championship number 28.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Like I said, in the end, you just got to hold that trophy up, have the opportunity to wear that ring, and what a great opportunity it is. And the bottom line is, Kevin, most high schools don't get these opportunities. And I don't say we take it for granted, but most high schools don't have the opportunity to even make the playoffs. And I'm talking around the country, much less be as successful as we've been forever. So there's a lot of expectation, but a lot of opportunity to finish this thing out the right way. And as I say that, I got a text, and it looks like Rommel is going to end up winning by 1 point, 35-34.
Wow.
Looks like the ball game's over. And no, all they had to do was kick the extra point.
Oh, gotcha.
Aug missed it earlier in the game.
I got you.
So looks like Rommel's going to win, which is exactly what we wanted. And we want to have that matchup. But like we've said, got to win next week first.
Yeah, get through Catholic.
Let's go.
Formidable foe. Well, we appreciate you guys listening to us on JohnCurtisPatriots.com via YouTube. Again, please sign on 9 o'clock Thursday morning. Log on JohnCurtisPatriots.com on YouTube. We'll have the devotion. Danny and I will set up the semifinal game, and around 9:15, Coach will come in and be a good little message as to why we were gathered and what we're thankful for. So we appreciate all you guys listening to us. So on behalf of Danny Wimprine, I'm Kevin Fayard. Until Thursday morning when we have the Thanksgiving devotional, sign on at 9 o'clock a.m. Go Big Blue.
God bless.